Okay. Dizzy's online. Aren't you guys in a... Aren't you guys in a custom? Oh, you're in ranked. Never mind. Did you play any games last night? Any scrims today? Games at 10 instead of 9. Okay. I think I saw some of your double. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... Maybe I co-host your game. Game review. Pretty bad you're not a double team. Do you know what we didn't have to experience when I was on Shikigami? There's this one playoffs where we played like I think we played like 4 games in a day. I need to ask them if I might be misquoting, but it was like, and all the games were map 5. So I think it was like 20 maps in a day, potentially. Or was it was like 20 maps in 2 days. It was rough. We are the vibes team, I can't lie. So what happens when the vibes go down on map 20? When vibes go down on map 10? We lost. Yeah. That's why you need some, like, I remember who used to do this. Fucking, I think it was Graveyard's team. What was Dreamland? Dreamland or somebody would like start throwing if they start having a bad scrim on the double block. If we were their second block, they would just start going some bullshit because it would save the mental. So maybe once the mentals boom, you just start going some bullshit.
And done. Double, triple, maximized combat efficiency. Think fast. Double, triple kill.
I'm trying to do a VOD, Mr. Dizzy. I need content. On my way, let me see. Let me go ping some people. Let me do some pinging. Okay, pinged there. I'll go into this one. I'll go into general. Free. Okay. I'll check if I have one I want to look over. Let me know. Wait, did I hit Vimo up?
An ideal result. Confirming multiple eliminations. Down they double, taking flight. Enemy on. Ashes to ashes. Tag them. Double target destroyed. Triple positioning. Knowledge is power. Success, double success, triple kill. Double realized. Triple kill. Confirming multiple eliminations.
Who else can I get in here?
The wait is over. How's that for combat effectiveness? Double kill. Ha. That was effective.
Surely there's people online who I can spam out. Wait, Crumb. Do you want a free VOD after your comp game? Okay, who else can we hit up? Let's try to hit up Daryl. Hit up Daryl. Okay. Okay, we got one. Okay, hop into the Discord, Mr. Dizzy. We'll fucking test this thing out. Go to the waiting room. Low key, forgot man, this is a Numbani. Okay. Can't join. Yeah, you gotta do these things first, man. You gotta do this. Gotta click these. I mean, I probably don't see it. You gotta like choose your rank. Why are you here? I don't think you have to choose a color. And then I can drag you. Max 384. Okay, I'm here.
Ready for battle.
Yo.
Okay, we're here. Let's see it.
Is this a
I
good
low-key forgot
Numbani?
what this.
What's a good map?
I think they capped with like 2 minutes. We capped with like 1 minute or like 50 seconds or something.
Okay.
So it's like in the middle, you know?
Yeah. Their comp is good though. Good right click. Help. Nice. Good flip. Good car. I missed all the. Much better so far. Like you're just doing more damage.
Mhm.
Instead of that car situation, yep. That's okay.
Yeah. I kind of did
Nice.
this.
Wait, you actually did damage.
Alright, bro.
Good car. Try to get some damage. That's fine.
Yeah, I thought their trade was recalling there, not.
That's fine. Good job.
Yeah.
Just shooting.
Legit just shooting shit.
You are running double hit scan on Numbani.
Well, Reaper was banned here. I remember it now.
Oh.
Reaper was banned. Reaper was banned and
Good
we didn't
car.
want to play like May or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I fucked up the car and I
Fucked
died.
that up. Yeah, kind of fucked
I fucked up the car and I died. Because I thought we were gonna look for something, but Marcus was in the open taking damage. I can't even lie. I did not hear the Curie or see her. I heard her like now.
That's okay. This is good.
How did that not hit?
It hit someone, it hit someone, it hit someone. It missed the tracer, but it hit this guy.
Because I was literally like, I don't know how
There's like
that
4
doesn't kill the
people
Tracer.
here. How did it not hit anybody?
Why did it not hit Tracer? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, you hit people.
Okay. My amalgam might have been a little deadly with it.
They're not punishing you that hard. I
Yeah,
mean,
not really. I mean, I'm like kind of like in the middle.
yeah,
of them.
you're
They're not
just
really
running around.
Yeah. And then I think we got stuck here for a bit.
Something you can
But that's
do.
usually how the map goes, I'm pretty sure.
You know you can press S, right? To slow down the car.
What, like as you're going, you can just like slow it down?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I actually didn't know that.
It's good when, because
No.
you want to keep it on the floor as much as you can, because the floor car does more damage. So when you're trying to like poke out a choke,
Oh,
you can hold S.
Okay.
And then when it ends, it shoots.
I just
the
want to
car.
like sit. If I just want to sit or something, and I can.
Yeah, because like there you could have had like obviously you know their choke is there, so you could have been like running around. Okay, I'm waiting. Then you shoot.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, I think the Xions who can actually put in the damage with the car are gonna outperform everybody.
Be like there. Okay, it's like a little after that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so here you could have just held S, waited for some more
And then waited
respawns,
for a
and then
second.
threw it in there.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. This is the most brawl heavy point.
Yeah, and we like got stuck here.
Oh, one sec. One sec. Jesus.
You're good. You're good, man. Food. The food has come. Food has come.
Back on. Your car?
I should have biked away. I should have
Yeah.
biked away
I mean,
because I saw a rush and then I like.
it was probably already doomed. Like,
Yeah,
you can just say I'm catching the wave, guys.
might as well.
Because you living there wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah.
I'm catching the
My
wave.
Malcolm might have ran like a little early by himself, just like chill.
This is good.
I wanted to drop, but not really. And then now I drop.
This is good. Go to the spawn. Yep. Okay.
I kind of ended. I should have saved, like, just sat there and shot for a sec instead of shifting in.
I mean, I
For a
think
melee.
we're very disconnected. I don't think this is on
Yeah,
you.
with our team.
Like, look at this. This is
They
kind of...
got caught in, like, look back whenever Axe first ran in, my Lucio cast got like slammed by ball and like one shot.
Because I was gonna
Right
say,
here.
like, you can play as good as you want, but oh yeah, there's getting traded.
Yeah, they're kind of just getting traded and caught, and then Fern like TP'd to help.
Like, you can
And
do
we
as
just
much as
told-
you
we were-
want, but you're not gonna win.
We were saying we just needed to like go. We just needed to like go and stop like waiting. Cause like we're gonna just let them hit us if we just like don't walk.
Yeah, something and this is always like one of my takes, but what if you shouldn't do it? It should probably be Marcus. But just like if you're getting stuff like this, just teleport. Swap sim for
No,
one
no,
fight.
I was gonna do that, but I've been thinking about doing that. It's just I don't have my ult ever.
Yeah, I know. And your
Or I
ult,
always have my ult. I always have my ult.
Your ult is like really good too. So it's hard
I
to
always like Marcus or me always has my ult, and it's like fuck.
yeah, because you're gonna get stuffed out. This is like where their comp wants to do it.
Yeah. We kind of just like lived the turn instead of like letting them hit, and then we needed to walk like now, but we kind of just waited.
Yeah,
And then like let them hit again.
So here's
Like their ball is completely out, and we're just like not going.
You saw the thing, like right here.
And then boom, we need to go. We need to
you need to
speed.
sprint at them.
We kind of just like let them hit us again, and then boom. I don't know how that bite didn't hit. We somehow live behind them.
You like this? You like this fight? Yep. Nice. Good car.
And I thought Fern could have TP suited me, but
against
he didn't have it
tanks,
in time.
look at his health. There's a little.
I shouldn't have a right click. I should have just kept shooting and then right click.
Because there is a world that you get him to half, and then you full right click, and then he's like,
and he gets
like 75 HP. You know?
Yeah. I just need to lie. I forget like sometimes it's.
Yeah, against squishies you can always rip it because you can nearly one shot all of them.
Damage, yeah. Okay, how does that kill me? By the way, no. Let me know how that possibly.
Because you drove into it. It was behind you. You drove backwards.
And all I need to do here is just live because there's two people on me. The bike healing perk. All I'm gonna say. I might have went a little far to live, but it's like low key fine because my team wins.
Your team is winning.
You know. And then like social and Alari kind of just like sits there.
Yeah, I would say this is a very disoriented map.
Yeah. Like we just looked like we weren't like completely like synced at all, really.
Oh, they cap you fast.
This is why we never double block, bro. I can't lie. We are legit like the most disoriented team after one block. The only time we had a good double block was against this exact team when Xion first released. Like the first day of the patch,
and
we
were
doubled.
they spamming it or something?
It was Talisman was like only playing Xion the entire block. So it was like a 6-0. Even when they went normal heroes, it felt really good, and then we just like burgered out.
Yeah, you're like anti-teching on the car.
Yeah,
right now.
I like low key. Like this entire first defense was really bad.
I think for the car, you should all. I kind of like starting here because I'm closer to everything. Like there's a high chance that they're gonna walk up here. High chance they walk up here.
We had a Mei, so it was probably better if we like used the Mei there. And
yeah, but you can just 5 here. And then if they do send, let's say they send people this way, your car, you can jump over this with your car. Like your car, you can just car over this. You can probably even dash over this, you know?
Yeah.
So start here because this is all within your range. This is very far. This is like if you were an Ashe or a Hanzo.
Okay.
So I need you closer. As in you're closer, and then if they come through here, you're close. And if they come through here, you're close. But now if they come through here, you have to jump over, and then you're in. Versus just being in, and then you miss your jump. What the hell?
Yeah, I missed. I was saying we should crash, and then I missed and baited my axe. Like
yeah, he would have killed like 4 people.
He legit would have killed like a lot of people, and I just like missed my fucking cooldown, so we lose. I'm not gonna lie. If I hit a single fucking right click, we win this fight.
It's a good car attempt.
Yeah.
Let's see this shot. Again, when you right click, it needs to be quality shots. Oh, you did the flex thing again. Like, the moment your crosshair was on the Kiri, you shot. You didn't even try to line it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just like I need to like think more about it.
Good car. What happened to that guy?
Yeah, they kind of like farmed us, and then we like held them back on defense a little, and then we just trolled.
I would say, I think Ball is an interesting matchup because I think it's kind of a draw for you. Like, Xion alone can't really... One sec. Xion alone can't really deal with Ball. And Ball can't really kill Xion. So I might need you to get value somewhere else. Like, I might need you to get value on, like, hits with your tank.
I think we just needed to not play Mei. We should have just stuck the cast shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, into Ball, probably.
We should have just stuck the cast stuff.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see Axe get really freaky here later on. What I'm gonna say.
But what I'm thinking, the reason why this feels a little weird for me watching it, and I think one of the reasons is, again, to me, this is a hit scan, and hit scans are historically good into tanks.
Yeah.
But I think your matchup into Ball is, like, neutral. Like, he can't kill you because you'll just drive away, and you can't really kill him because he'll roll away. And it's not like Cass where you can stun him, or it's not like Freya or Ashe where you can, like, out-damage him from range so he can't go in. You're kind of on the same cycle as the Ball, where he's in and you're in, and then he's out and you're out. So I think this might be one of the few times where it might be like flanker Xion moment. Where it's like, I can't win the tank matchup. I need to do flanky things.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna go catch me. I didn't think they were gonna go catch me. I didn't think they were gonna go catch me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the Diva hero was banned. I forgot.
Oh, did he run back to spawn?
The hero that was banned, yeah. And then look what he goes.
Oh God.
Oh, No. We won a fight, and then he stays on Doom instead of going Malga into Ram. Oh, he shields my bike. And I was like, we need to crash a beat here.
Well, now you have...
Because they just got a pick.
Nice, you actually waited. That was good. Very good. Yeah, why doesn't he swap?
Yeah, I asked, I was like, bro, you could probably go like a wrist or something. Nah, I'm gonna go Doom into this. I bet.
Good damage. So now you have the easy job again, right?
Yeah.
I do think... I think Xion is like more... I think Xion is hard into shields. But...
Yeah.
You can also just wait for his shield to end, and then you throw your car, throw your right click, throw your damage.
How do you feel about the Reaper Xion Malgamir? Like, I want, like, can you look at like a Korea VOD of it? I want to like, I really want to know how that comp works.
I'll get the codes. Give me a sec.
In general. Like, if you can look at, like, even if it's, like, not a mirror, but it's, like,
no, they almost always are mirroring that.
I know, I know. That's why Zeta got map 5, because they have Shu and Violet on Kiriko, Lucio. That's why they were losing. They were low-key on the wrong comp. Because I just want to see, mainly, like, T1. I'm pretty sure T1's been playing it a lot. I think. I'm not too sure.
Okay, let me...
Probably fucking not, actually. Just go, you can look at, like, the Zanside Zeta game.
Let me see if
Well,
this
that one,
code
yeah,
works.
T1CR. I'm not sure if that. I think that might be old.
No,
Or
this
they're
will
not
work.
actually playing the. Are they playing the comp? Probably fucking not.
Okay, it's Helios.
Yeah. I'd go like New Junk City. If there is a New Junk City. Okay, that's Kings Row. I think they played it on Kings Row. Nah, they played like
The Mizuki stuff.
the Mizuki shit.
It is a relatively new meta development.
Yeah.
Like as in this last weekend, everyone has
Yeah,
been
I know.
playing it.
It's been the weekend. Yeah, I remember seeing like a lot of it. That's
Yeah,
why I'm like
out of
trying to.
nowhere, everyone just started playing it.
Yeah, like I want to see. Okay, even though it's not the exact
No,
thing.
there's definitely one. There's definitely one. I'll just
I
get
know
to
Zan wrote. Just go to the Zanside Zeta game. Zanside Zeta was
Let me
when
know
they
when you see
mirrored it.
that.
Oh, do you not have it? Oh, Rose Zeta
Rose?
Rose. Middle,
Do you know which
middle.
one?
Yeah, that's Rose. It's that. I think it's the third or second map was New Junk City.
Or third.
I'd assume third. Nah.
This one too.
Either way, they mirrored it here.
Yeah.
They mirrored it here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing with this
I just want to
comp
see how Zanside played it because Zanside was the one that were winning in the mirror like the entire game. Okay, there is no one on the flank. Okay.
Yeah, there is no
They're
flank.
really just shooting. There really is just shooting down main. Okay, that makes more sense then, because like every time we would play this comp, I would be like flanking.
No, I told
like,
you not to
shooting.
flank.
I know, but like that was like before because we haven't really played it. We've played it, but I didn't get vodded by you till yesterday, like after we scrimmed.
Wow, everyone's trading. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the reason you don't want to flank is let's just look at like proper point of view.
Mhm.
This is later.
Well, that's after Bernard died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go like sort of the foot.
This is why you want to be main.
You just have so much damage and pressure on them, and then bike damage. Okay, Bernard might have just sprinted it down on
Yeah.
fucking Naga. The stat Stavius. Look how much ult charge he already has, though.
Yeah, I know.
Holy fuck.
That's why you want to be. So that's the thing that people don't realize about being on flanks and stuff is when you're on a flank, you gain the advantage of surprise, right? That's your buff. You're like your buff is surprise. Wait, I have to turn my thing. Right, your buff is surprise, but sometimes you don't want that. Like something that I think North America does too much is they will use like Lucio hitscan on the flank all the time, right?
Yeah, I never thought about Lucio hitscan more. I thought it was like a 4-1 thing where I'm just like poking from the off angle, trying to like get some like get them the +1,
But
and then my team can fight.
The example is the reason why it can be, it's like a bait, is let's say you send Lucio's Soj on the angle, right? Your Lucio is just not going to build beat. Like that's the trade-off is you're trading ult charge for a surprise. So if the surprise is insane, then cool, we didn't even need the ult in the first place. Right? If my Soj flanks and I don't even need a ultimate to win, cool. But a lot of the time, being main is where the ult charge is, you know?
Because bro, I've been low-key like gapped in ult charge every single time on Xion by the enemy Xion usually.
Yeah,
and like clearly there's just
main
like
is where the ult charge
thing.
is. Ult charge is from main.
Okay, clearly it's just a play style thing then. I'm just like playing it wrong. Cause like every single time they just like have Xion and I'm like 80 to it or I'm like 90. They'll just like pop it before I even get it.
Yeah, look,
what I've
they're
noticed.
both just gonna be main.
And then Knife is like walking, looking for like a pinch.
Yeah, but they're just main.
Because I always thought it was like my Reaper shoots the Mauga and then I flank a little.
Mm-mm.
That's what I personally thought, but I guess not.
So the thing with Reaper shooting Malga is
He can get poked out a lot
exactly
easier
if
on
Reaper is
frontline,
here, it's hard to really shoot their Malga.
because he just gets poked out by the Xion.
Yeah,
the
he just gets
Reaper,
poked
the
out. Now he
Fury.
has to D-swing, and then they can even take a turn.
So
So
that's what Marcus was telling me, like how it just like felt really like hard. Oh, your mic might be off on stream.
oh shit.
I'm not too sure. Just check
Oh,
in
I was
case.
still
I'm not
coaching.
too sure.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you're
I
good.
am still coaching Tuma T2. After this,
Tumati too.
tongue tongue.
Tung tung.
Yeah. So the thing with this comp is you just want to give Shion the resources, which is behind the tank. Reaper is like both Reapers are going to do this. And
Because they can just TP from main and get in little.
yeah, and
slight
they're gonna
off
do this
angle.
so that like
The other one can't get through.
yeah, it's just
type
they're
of
just
thing.
denying this space. Like they don't care
Yeah,
about this.
they don't actually care about it. Yeah,
They're just denying it so that
they're
things
just
happen
making
main.
sure the other Reaper can't get a TP in and
Yeah,
look for a hit.
likely what
their
I think will happen soon is they're just gonna build rush, and then Reaper's gonna like TP in. They're gonna rush through. That's my guess on Team Blue because they have rush advantage.
Because I feel like Zanside played it like really well. I think that's why they were like low key pissing on them.
Yeah, they're just building rush. Just wait. Just build rush. Just build rush. Just build rush. Three.
And then they start playing up. They start playing up. Just they get it.
Holy fuck! Becky dies on his TP.
It's fine though. It's low key
Yeah,
fine.
so
So
his-
still have rush
But yeah, so their plan here, right, was to TP here.
rush to catch the TP.
Yeah, the very classic. You guys knew that geometry.
Yep. And then they still rush because they know it's winnable. And then they didn't bull track right. Good kite from Zanside, but they just kind of get caught still. I think Zanside played it really well though.
I mean, they
be
had a
honest.
huge rush advantage.
Yeah. It's just Becky gets caught on TP. Which is like I think my Mauga needs to walk a second earlier. Take the aggro.
This
Okay.
fight was crazy. This
Holy
was
shit.
they're just baiting in this
Yeah,
room.
And they're baiting in this room so that the Mauga, the Reaper, and the Xion
Yeah, they-
all have like a three-way pinch.
yeah,
to shoot.
they don't. This is a freak play in a way.
Yeah, like they don't actually care about the room. Because they know they'll win from the room.
Yo, is that the old head reaction time from Violet? How does he beat that
Probably, bro.
slowly?
Probably, bro. Fine though, they could, because they still win it. Oh, Heiser trades. Yeah, I need to see. I just want to see how like, if we can like get this comp down, because I can't lie, like the meta is like the fact that this is a real comp being played is like literally perfect for us. You know.
Yeah, you just have to.
Malga, Kiryu, Reaper, Xion. Like that
Yeah.
just sounds like it was made. For this.
You just have like it. The thing about the hard mirror is, I think I said this to you yesterday. Maybe I didn't.
I want to see. I want to see it into not mirror as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah.
want to see
So-
it into the Sig Kiryu Museum.
Here's the thing. We ran many versions of this comp, right? But
Yeah,
this was
we ran, like,
usually a
Reaper
vendetta
Vendetta.
or something.
Yeah, it was like Reaper Vendetta.
The reason why that comp was so deadly was because you could just rip it, right? Vendetta doesn't have to. Vendetta overhead
Wait.
does like 100 damage. Reaper one can do like 150 per shot. So you could just rip TP, throw sword,
Sword,
charge.
yeah.
Like you can do all these things and just go. The thing that changes is because this is a hit scan, right? This is like a fast flexi hit scan, but I do think Shion's a hit scan. Because Shion's a hit scan, she has to take time. She can't just rip it. If you hit the car or if you force a cooldown like we watched yesterday,
Yeah.
I think you rip it.
Where, like,
Or if you're
they
in
use,
like
like,
non-mirror
speed
sometimes, right? But
yeah.
in this case,
I feel like
you just have to wait.
I just want to. Okay.
You just have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah.
Waiting.
Shooting,
Like you're really
waiting,
really a
poking,
little bit.
prodding, get an advantage, and then you explode off the advantage. The thing
Even
with
if it's like an HP advantage, you still just instantly need to go.
Yeah, like here they're just gonna shoot.
Like Becky's low.
They're probably gonna
So,
combo
like,
Xion Cage.
and then they look for a hit, and Bernardo's caught.
Oh,
Yeah.
they just.
They just had ult disadvantage, I think. I can't lie.
How's Knife getting
Like,
gapped?
I feel like it's because Knife like popped his ult the fight before, like alone. Damn, they're getting pissed on.
Korea's not known for their brawl mechanics.
Yeah, Kiri Lucio is not Zeta. That's for sure. And then just beat Xion, you know, kind of wins on the rush engage.
Yeah, I mean, blue team is using their ults really well.
I want to see. Okay, now that I somewhat understand the mirror a little, I just want to see the non-mirror now.
Okay, let's see
I
if
want to try and look at like that because like Zanslide, we're playing it literally every map that like Kirilu wasn't banned. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, just look for
I think
Rose.
I don't think there's any more Rose codes, but I want to see like you could look at like the other Korean team codes, just like Cheeseburger T1 maybe. I don't know. I just want to see somewhere.
Probably
The T1 CR.
Let's see this. There's CR02.
Oh, that one.
There's
could
also
probably-
Poker Face, Zeta Poker Face.
Just look at. I just want to look at most of those. I just want to see, like, if any of the maps was like a Xion Reaper Malga into non-Xion Reaper Malga.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is literally
Yeah, this
like
is more or
it's not like a
less-
direct mirror.
Yeah, more or less.
I think blue team still won this map. I just want to see
Max is in.
like relative mirror. Oh wait, no, they lost this map. I remember. Red team lost this map because they won the first map dominantly. Wait, if you want to go, I think actually no, it was a mirror on first map. Never mind.
Okay. I'll do like
Fuck,
this.
where's, like,
I feel like this game will be.
The third, yeah, that might be because I just want to see non-mirrors.
But there was
Like,
a lot of mirrors. I said in VOD.
There's a lot of mirrors.
Yeah. Tumati, if you let me see, is the Discord in the stream?
Like in your Discord for coaching, it should be.
Can you? It's here. Let me just put it in here. Okay, I need to put that thing. Give me a sec. I will post it in the thing. Join the Discord, and then we can hop into a call. We'll do it. Let me do Twitch. Okay, that probably is important. Exclamation point Discord.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Just a moment. Okay, join up here. This is the Discord. Yeah, I need to put this thing. Okay, this
Yeah,
isn't
you
a
should do an
bio, but yeah, there's a couple links.
You should do an. Okay, yeah.
I should do
there
a
it is.
command though, for sure.
You should put it in your Twitch like stream title. You should like Discord in. Join the Discord or something like that. You know.
Yeah. Okay, this might be. Okay, it's not a mirror.
That's like. It's not a. But it's not like you know.
It's the same style.
It's the same style, like with the Has. It's relatively the same style as the Malga.
Yeah. The Has version is gonna be a little bit faster. Yeah, a little faster taking this.
Okay, wait, they really can just push down main, bro. I thought like with comps like this, like your Reaper has to like TP from side or something.
No,
But like they really can just like TP straight down the middle.
I swear we played a whole
And
season of this
5-stack.
comp.
I know, but we never really like 5-stacked like that. It was only mid fight we would 5-stack, no?
Well, I told
Like,
it was always
someone would have to go for top angle.
the pinch is. So the thing about coming from the side lane is that you're creating a pinch here, right? This is where you're creating the pinch, but my Reaper can do that just by
Just from
coming
main.
behind
Like,
them.
he could just TP behind someone and that's a pinch in a way. So it's like Okay, that makes more sense then. Cause like
We did this every time. The Reaper would
I
send
no
it back
no
there,
no no
and then
no.
you would
You would
come
send it
flying
from like
in.
left though. You would send it from like left or something, or I would send it from left. Like bro, when we played this, if we played Reaper Vendetta Malga on this comp, I would be on like the bounce pad side and just send it over the wall from there. That's how I would play.
I would want you to catch the Kiri after he does this, right? So he's gonna force
No,
the
no.
Kiri.
Yeah,
And then Vendetta
I would like
comes.
sort through. I would sort through. Okay, that makes more sense then. I think I just still played it wrong even when you taught us. Okay, makes sense.
And also the Shion.
Cause like, bro,
stood here.
I never thought about it that you can just sit down like 5-stack.
Yeah, and create your own pinch.
I didn't really think about that because like I really always thought like with pinch comps you need someone on the flank like with a venture, like how your venture can't just dig from main, they'd have to dig from the flank.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like that's how we learned how to pinch, was through venture pinches. So it was a lot more like telegraph 4-1 splits.
Yeah,
type
but
of thing.
This is also why Reaper's so good right now, because you can just create a pinch instantly.
Even if they try and turn him and one shot him, we're still killing the front line because we have to instantly go whenever my Reaper TP's in.
It's very committal. If you don't go, your Reaper's gonna die and your tank's gonna die and you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
They love this play. This is super watch this.
This
is crazy. This was crazy.
And they wall him in and then boom, he's dead. Okay, bro, we might need to start doing that. Like,
I mean, most teams aren't gonna do this. They're gonna come, yeah. So this is
like fine though, because
play.
we don't need to be instantly set up main though, no? Because like if the cart's not even at corner, it's like if they try and push up on the cart, then we can start walking main, you know?
Well, this I think I think this is adapting to like the Korean tier 1 meta.
The Korean how they play.
I don't see anyone do this push.
In NA, yeah.
Everyone in NA is gonna walk out this and fight here.
Yeah, and like have their Soj like on the long angle.
The only time I really could imagine this push happening
is this like 18 meters. You only have like 18 meters. It's right next to like the bus.
Yeah, you know, if it's close and they have an ult, right? If they have an ult and it's close and this is the crash out spot, then I can see this. But they also have a Sojourn.
Yeah,
how is Sojourn gonna get through this congested space?
That's kind of just like the Koreans like throwing right there.
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah, this is. Well, I mean, they take a lot of fights. The Koreans like to take.
That is true. They do take a lot of fights, which makes it like easier.
But now they just lose check for sure.
Yeah, it's like guaranteed for that. Okay, the Shion's like starting
even like this, right? So this
like off angle.
I watched this with Zach actually. The reason why this is not Shion starting on off angle, I want you to make like a hit scan analogy for this. What could you imagine this as like a hit scan idea?
This is like imagine you have a rail. And
Yeah,
you're just
exactly.
Trying to catch someone's zombie.
Yeah, and then you shoot your rail and then you bail.
And then you swing, try and catch zombie, and then you bail back to main. Okay, that makes sense.
See how he takes his time.
The Shion is still main and takes time to actually like aim. And then goes back main because they're taking cart. Like there's a lot of 5 stacking in this comp from what I've seen, and this is like the only real like it's like swinging with rail again. You get rail and then you swing with rail.
And it's also a little bit because it's a moving checkpoint.
That's like CPS build.
Is like because it's a moving checkpoint. You
kind of have to fill in the space.
Yeah, you kind of have to keep running with it, otherwise they're gonna move without you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole thing with this Shion comp is you want Shion to have the best space. You want the fights to happen on the ground so Shion can have big cars. And the Reaper is the trigger for a lot of these fights. Like, I'm assuming they're gonna crash out. Did he just teleport in? Okay, that was terrible.
Holy fucking knife. Holy shit, knife.
I would really wish I had a Reaper in this rush fight. And I wish the rush was on point. Okay, that's terrible.
Where did she rush?
He just for some reason he rushed here and then they're like, go to point, go to point, go to point.
Like, what the fuck? And Violet's Kirked. No trades. Proper KD save. That's why I like Proper. Literally the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. I can never deny that.
KD save.
I can never deny that he's the GOAT.
I mean, they have Beat, they have Xion Reaper.
This
Is it not just like a TP in catch Reaper with Beat type of play? And then like layer Xion if you need. I swear that's like how we would approach it. We would literally just TP Beat.
Yeah, I think if I had to draft the best play or like the most, because here's something that I think the Koreans like to do, because they're very talented. There is a part of them that just thinks they can take this fight straight up
Without ults. No ults. Just.
I think because we have so many that I think there's a chance they think they can just win this straight up. But yeah, if I had to draft this, I would just send Reaper right here.
Send the Reaper and then like let them force him and then catch him with Beat, or not even catch him. I would
catch him with Suzu.
Send it and then Suzu and then Beat.
Yeah, I would catch him with Suzu, and then if shit gets dicey, then we're plussing Beat.
Beating. Okay.
But
because I've realized there's a lot of times where we have Beat Xion. Dizzy learning all this just to bike into 5. W Fern. Yep. Just hate on me again. Yep, you're him, bro. Like, there's a lot of times where I'd say, let's go for Beat Xion, and then I would engage first instead of my Reaper.
Yeah. I
always
Reaper,
need to be second contact.
Yeah, because you're a hit scan, right? I do think Xion with ult plays closer to a flex than a hit scan, because she's literally flying in there. But something that I like to do, especially like we went over this really hard. Remember some of the other interaction with the Vendetta Reaper, like D.Va is very good into Reaper, right?
But so I would
you would go and take aggro from the D.Va so that your Reaper could go play. It's the same thing for when you want to really hard pocket your Xion turn. It's like, okay, we really want to hard pocket my Xion turn, so my Reaper needs to pull some crazy aggro.
Yeah, so that I can get
so that you can get freedom. Yeah. Okay. I would just rep a TP and crash out.
I kind of think they took it a little slow here, considering what ults they had.
Yeah, they lose this because they don't want to pull.
They didn't want to pull. They just wanted to fucking keep their ults, I guess.
That is something the Koreans are. They are so. They're so confident. Like, they literally won that when they totally should not have won that.
They should not have won that shit based off.
They're just I mean, if you look at the enemy team, if you're proper, and you're going up against Doodoo,
Dodo,
then I think we're gonna take this fight with less ults. Because probably in a normal game, hopefully.
Team on the left legit think they're us. I'm not even baiting. They legit think they're us.
This is gonna be hard.
Dodo.
Yo, are we gonna go into the cage?
Ooh,
yo,
shit.
Knife!
Ooh, shit. Why did we not Reaper ult the cage? Hello? Okay. That's a Marcus Blossom if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
No,
what do you mean? I'm not going to Reaper ult the cage and save my tank. I'm just gonna...
I'm going to solo Reaper ult the Sojourn for fun. Yep, Marcus type of fucking ult. Legit what Marcus would have done there. I'm not even baiting.
I would be pissed if I'm Bernard. He's been traded the last like 3 fights.
He's been traded every fight. I mean, he is playing Hazard into Malga. Soj. Like, even then, it's a lot harder. But they're just winning because they're just like better.
The flip happens.
Okay. The Reaper Lucio might have taken a little long, but even then.
No, so their plan.
What was their plan here?
Their plan was the run. So that was a bad run. They were just waiting for something to happen. Bad run happens, and then they start sprinting. Bad run, go.
And then Proper flips in towards Dark.
Yeah.
Because they were expecting like a hit or something, and they could just all kite to Dark by flipping. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think if I was Team Blue coach, I would just say, why are we rushing things? Like, we have the comp advantage.
We skipped steps immediately.
And then they get caught.
Makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to the next VOD. Where is Tumati?
Yeah.
You can stick in the thing. Timon, wanna hop in a call? Rank up game to diamond.
I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go talk with Acts and just like play ranked probably for a bit. Warm up. Later. Thank you for the VOD though.
Yep.
You know you're always good for it.
Until I'm affiliate.
Retired. Oh, affiliate.
I'm affiliate. I'm
you're doing this
for
for your
that
affiliate?
Shit. I'm charging that shit once I'm affiliate.
You're him. You're him.
Bye bye.
You're him.
I'll be in waiting room. All right, let's watch Tumati. Is it the same name? Yes. Okay. Tumati hit scan. Rank up to diamond. Let's check it out. Good shooting. Yeah, just shoot that guy. Good angle. Your aim is good for a diamond. Good flank. Oof. Were you in any stack or is this solo queue? Because it kind of changes the way you play when you're with people or whatnot. Solo. Woo! The hard way. Okay. So this is all good so far. Your ball is doing a really good job of like distracting people so that you're not really the target. Here. This is when the danger signal would be going on in my brain. Of like, oh. Because they're getting close. Once the cart gets here, this is very, very close. So, even though right now, you might be relatively safe. Like, they're not really looking at you. You're kind of out of Zarya's range. Like, her range is right about there. But it's a little scary. So, I think you should preemptively start to make this run. Let's see. Make a run for it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, right here. This is like, this is... You kind of have to... Like, I like the way you pushed up here, right? This push is like devious, it's good, your ball, but the reason it works so well is your ball is pulling aggro, right? He's rolling around in their back line, and all of them are looking backwards. They're all looking at your ball. So when you do this little flank, they aren't looking at you, and I don't think you get a kill, but you get a lot of value. But later, right here, who else do they have to look at right now? Right? If we flip the script and go from their point of view, who are they? What's the only person they can look at? The only person they can look at is you. Maybe they can look at Ana, but Ana's actually behind a wall. So from the enemy team's point of view, the only person they can shoot is you. So this should be like, I'm in danger, help, 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 help. Do everything you can to live. The reason why this flank worked, again, is because your ball was pulling aggro. Right now, the only aggression is on you. And right now, you effectively have 4 people because they have a mercy. You have 4 people shooting at you. And this is hard. And then if you said this is your rank up to diamond, once you like rank deeper into diamond and get to masters, it's not going to take 4 people to kill you. It'll take like 1 person to kill you. Like 1 person looking at you can kill you. So, yeah, here, this would be like, oh, I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger. I like the confidence, though. Playing with confidence is always good. Okay, let's do the same thing again, right? If you swing top, who's the only person they can shoot at? If we look at it from their point of view, right? The only person they can shoot at is you again. So even, let's say they all have terrible aim. Let's say that each person hits 10% of their shots while you swing, right? Because you're going to swing this way, and then you're going to probably de-swing this way. If every person shoots at you, and they all do, let's say they all do super small damage. Let's say each person does 20 damage. That's one mercy bullet. But it's 5 people doing it. If each person hits 1 bullet, you're half health. And hitting 1 bullet's not hard. You've already hit more than 1 bullet. So if each person on this team just does a little bit of damage to you, you die when you swing like this. So something that's important, especially when you're on DPS, is I think it's really important to have team outlines on. And then you look at your team. Like, you literally get to this position, which is safe and good, and then you look around. And you say, okay, where's my team at? And then I would be right here, like, oh, okay, my team is far. I'm waiting. I'm literally not even swinging. I'm just waiting. I'm looking. Okay, and then my team's here, and then I'm swinging. Right? Because now when I swing, hopefully, my tank is going to be pulling aggro over here. He's going to be swinging here. My team is going to swing here. Then I'm going to swing here. And now the enemy team has 3 things to think about. But if you swing alone without your team, they only have 1 thing to think about, and that's shooting you. So I use this a lot. When you're in these positions, try to look at your team more and say, am I on the same timing as them right now? And if you think you're on the same timing, then it's a lot safer to swing. Even though this seems like kind of a deep swing. Yeah, see, like, you're swinging here, but you're not taking damage because someone else is pulling aggro. So that's why it feels good just to stand here and shoot. This is gonna be super micro. Something that is very slightly micro. When you have this idea in your head and you say, like, no one is shooting me. Shoot me. When you have this thought in your head, you can stop moving. Because I don't think anyone's shooting you. I think they're all shooting your hazard, right? So right now, I don't think anyone is shooting me, which means I can stand just still. For now. For the next moment. Maybe for 1 second, I can stand still, and I can focus really hard on hitting my shots. Really, really hard. I can just stand straight still, and okay, I'm gonna try to hit 3 headshots on this Zarya. Because I know this guy's probably gonna die. I think Hazard's probably dead. But there is a chance if you have crazy aim, and there's a lot of people I know with super crazy aim, if you just stood still and said, oh, headshot, 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 body shot, Zarya probably dies. And then now this is an equal fight. Where you're like still strafing when no one's shooting at you. Now they're shooting at you and then you do strafe, which is good. Oh, get crazy, get crazy. Yep. 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 Nice. Good Blizzard. Thank you, May. May carry. Right, this is good. Ooh, are we pull high nooning? This is good. High dude. Yep. That's good. Oh. I'm scared. That's alright. You kinda got when you're not in like a team space with a cat bastion, it is hard to coordinate. You kinda got dropped into no man's land. This is a good flank. They're shooting at you. Okay, so I pooped in my pants. Yeah. Something interesting about this sort of swing, right? So they're shooting at you and they know that you're there, right? It is shocking how many times people forget. Like, you could not swing for a couple seconds, and I'm gonna put this on Sierra point of view. She's gonna shoot at you, and in like, I'm assuming in 3 seconds, she's just gonna forget that you exist. And you don't exist anymore. Right? She just gave up. She could even go up there with her fly in 2 seconds. She just forgot. Right? You could have swung up here, gone to this position, started to kite, realized, okay, I think I'm gonna be invisible again. And then you start like, this is like creepy, but you just like crouch walk. Crouch. And then you would be up here unscouted. And these are some easier shots, right? She's just not looking at you at all. You can probably hit a couple body shots. If you line up the headshot, you'll be happy. I do like this flank overall, though. I think this flank is very good. Right? And you end up doing this. This is good. And look, she just forgot about you. Right? So this is not... It feels like a chance thing. It can feel like a chance thing. Or it's like, oh, randomly, sometimes they forget about me, sometimes they don't. But a lot of the times, when you do like a swing like this, and then you back away, there's almost a probability issue, right? So you swung from here, and then she saw you run away. There's a 1 in 3 chance that you swing from here. A 1 in 3 chance you swing from here, and a 1 in 3 chance you swing from here. So because of all this probability, a lot of people just turn off their brain. And they say, nah, I'm just gonna do something else. I don't want to deal with all of this. So I'm just gonna go shoot main. Which gives you the chance to come out and get these crazy shots. So I think this flank is very good. But I want you to have the tangible idea on why you're so unscouted. This is good. Good aim. Same thing. Right in this situation. Is anyone shooting at you? No. So you literally do not have to move. Obviously, there's going to be like some nuance. If they had a one-shot, if this was Hanzo Widowmaker, then I'm a little bit more scared because if I stand still, they can just kill me. But they don't have any one-shots. So no one's shooting me. You can literally just stand still. No strafing at all. Like, see how you're strafing so much? Like, who are you strafing? No one's shooting at you. Good aim. Okay. Good strafing. That roll, I think, is a little ambitious. Because this roll is making me think, like, roll is like your get out of jail card, right? I can be in this position, they can get me to 50% HP, and then I can roll, and I'll live. Or, you know, maybe I make it out and I try to live. But when you use, especially as like a hit scan, when you use your mobility to get to a position, it's extremely dangerous because now you don't have any tools to leave the position. Right, so now if you're rolling to a position, or if you're on Sojourn, right, if you're on Soj, Freya, right, if you're on any of these characters with hit scan mobility, you have to think about it like, if I use my mobility to the angle, we have to win. Like, this angle has to win. That's weh. Right? If I'm rolling to this position, if I'm sliding to the angle, I have to win. Otherwise, I might die in this position. So I think that roll was a little ambitious, and let's see if you get caught out for it. Or do you just destroy everybody? Yeah.
10 seconds.
Okay. That was a good round. Looks good.
Ready for one. Attackers incoming. Escort appealing.
Good headshot. It's so frustrating they had it fall off.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Oh! Wait, good swap though. Vendetta is very good into Sig. Something to think about though is I usually like, if I'm gonna counter swap, it has to kind of make sense for the whole system, the whole team. Because here, if you swing on this guy, right, that's the plan. The plan is I can swing on their tank, or on paper it should be. That should be the plan. Is Vendetta is very good into Sigma. I take it more to contest high. Yeah, the high's good. Contesting high is good. Getting into here. And then flanking around, dropping down, whatever. My concern, though, is I don't think Vendetta really has... She can't close distance as quickly as she would like. I know she can sword throw, right? She can just sword throw, bang, get into here. But if I'm here as Vendetta... Okay, I have to walk to here, and then I get to here. You know, this is maybe at your current rank, this is where they're playing, right? So you don't even have to sword throw. You can just overhead and go crazy. Bang, 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 bang. But a lot of the time, what could totally happen is you sword throw up here, and then Sigma shoots you in the back. And now you're kind of half. And so you're walking this slower than you would like. And then maybe the Ashe coaches up and she clears you. And then you have to come back out here. So I think Vendetta in team play can do this job better because she'll get like a bubble, right? And she'll get more healing. But Vendetta in solo queue, taking these sort of angles can be really hard if one person does their due diligence. Right, if one person takes the time to just shoot you out, you can't go on these super long things because Vendetta takes some time and she has to fly through the sky. You know, she can't just be here. She's not like Reaper where she can teleport. She kind of has to fly through the map, and while she's flying, maybe she gets shot out. And then she walks over here, and then she can possibly get Lifeweaver Petaled shot out, right? So I think your idea here should mostly be your matchup into Sigma. Because with or without a team, right? If this could have been any characters, with or without your team, Vendetta has a good matchup into Sigma. Unfortunately, I think she has a bad matchup into these. So I think this is a little bit of a harder swap. Though I know of Vendetta, I know 2 Vendetta one tricks actually. So I definitely know you can make it work, but sometimes it can feel hard pushing against the grain. But let's check it. You seem flexible. Hit scan and flex. Alright, so this is the example I was talking about. You have a good matchup into Sigma, but the rest of the team, the other 4 people on this team, have a good matchup into you. So it's like you have a good matchup into this, but then this has a good matchup into you. So it's totally possible to make this happen. Like, it's totally possible for this to work out, but you are working against like 4 people. And this is why you get poked out so easily here. Nice. Oh, that's okay. It happens. This is good. So something to think about on these sword throws is you don't always have to immediately sword throw. There's a tech where if you hold space right now, when you land, you'll carry your overhead and you'll be able to do a B-hop and then actually overhead here. It's kind of like a weird mechanic, but if you hold space, you'll land like here, and then you hold, you're pressing spacebar, and then you overhead, you'll get a little bit of extra distance, and it gives you more time to line it up. Because here, to me, this seemed a little rushed, especially with how important it is to hit overheads on Vendetta. Like, you basically have to hit this one, because if you don't, there's, where's my advantage? Overhead is what I'm all about. So obviously maybe you could have aimed it better, but aim is its own thing. But just taking your time on this, because you have time. If you just hold space, you'll have an extra like half a second to line up this shot. And having more time means you'll always hit more shots. That was good. And this is what I meant, like, by Vendetta in solo queue can be pretty hard, because you're controlling the high ground, right? So I like that we're doing this. This is all under control, which is good. But how can I kill anyone over here? Look how far away they are. You would have to sword throw in, hope you hit the overhead, and then immediately shift out. But this distance, something I want to, like, here's how I think about, like, Vendetta hits. If you're trying to do it safely, and you're trying to do it alone, you have to be able to get in and out, right? So maybe if you jumped off of this without using sword throw, you could sword throw out this way. But I feel like they could shoot you. So you'd probably have to sword throw at them and then shift out. But shift is not that long, right? Shift probably ends right there. So now I'm using my shift, and look who I'm right in front of. And I didn't, So I think this is going to be a couple hard team fights for you. Because I don't see a world that you can get on them that easily. Wow, good kill. It's good. It's all good. Right? So actually, if we think about it, the value you've gotten in the first 2 minutes of this game, right, was all like basically the only value you've gotten, like the direct 1-to-1, is you've killed the Sig twice. You also killed the Lifeweaver, but he was in a terrible position. But so far, what you've accomplished is you've killed the Sig 2 times, right? Which I think just shows, like, getting super deep on this sort of comp is really hard as Vendetta. Like, getting on this sort of comp on this sort of map is extremely hard. So you should be playing even harder into that matchup you are playing into. Like, oh, I'm really good into Sigma. I'm really good into the Sigma. You should be playing for that very hard. That guy's in a bad position. Gets bailed. High ground control, good. Yeah. this is what I mean, like, it as, you know, it kind of feels counterproductive to say, why wouldn't I get high ground control as Vendetta? And the reason it's less important to me is because I can't really go out there and live. Like, this is going to happen every single time. You're just going to always die. I think something that could be really helpful for your team is if, right? So I said the thing that allows you to make these pushes is that you can go in and get out safely. But look where the in and the out is, right? So the in is here, right? This is your in. And your out is all the way here. So what could you do, to Mati, if you're still in the chat, what could you do to create an in and an out that's closer? Something that is in and out, but not, the out is not as far. What could you do? I think there's a couple things you could do here, but what do you think is, I can go in and out and it's not as far anymore? Go with shift, back at the high. So you're saying just like this, just go like down here and then come back up here? I think that's a good play. I totally think that's a good play. And it totally fits, right? Because I'm fighting down here, and then I'm immediately planning to come back up here. And I have my in and I have my out, and notice how it's not very far. Right? If you tried to do this from main, look how far away this is. Do you know what a second idea is that I had? And it's a very fundamental idea, and it is really important to have locked down. Is imagine if the cart was here. Now you could come off the high ground and make it to cart. And you know, my team is usually around cart. I have healers and stuff. Right? In this case, you're doing the exact same hit as before, but now it's safer because the cart is there and your team is there. So I think with you going through this high ground and then going for this wrap and this hit, this is all good if I was on like if I had a team with me and we were on ball and we were, you know, 5 people were here and we were crashing out. But I think this game gets so much easier if you just try to overhead swing the Sigma. Pushing the payload would be a better play. I think pushing the cart would be a better play because of 2 factors, right? So the first factor is if we get the cart to here, this play that you were doing is a lot safer, right? Because you have cart cover and you have team. But for the first 2 minutes, the only kills that you got were from the Sigma. Right? You have 3 kills this round. 2 are on the Sigma, and 1 is on the Life Weaver. But the Life Weaver was in a really, really bad position, so I don't even want to consider the Life Weaver one. So you have 2 kills this round, basically. And they were both on the Sigma, who was on cart. And that's why, when I play a character, something I want to think about is, what's like my inherent advantage? Like, what advantage does my character actually have? And all of my abilities go through Sigma Shield. All of my abilities go through Sigma Grasp. And he's really close. And I need to be close because I'm on Vendetta. So for me, that checks all the boxes of my best matchup is against this tank. Right? My best matchup is against this tank. And that's why, just naturally, this round, the only person you've killed is their tank 2 times. So, if you had shot their tank and pushed the cart, right, because the cart's right here, you would have accomplished both goals. You would have been pushing the person who you have a good advantage against, and you would have been pushing the cart, which puts the next fight, maybe you get the cart to here, and then you go for this play. Right? And now it's a lot safer because your team is there and the card is there. It's the same thing as if you were playing Cass into Tracer, right? Cass into Tracer, or Torb into Tracer, like super, super simple advantages. When you play that, you say, oh, obviously I'm good into Tracer because I have a turret and I have overload and I do, you know, good damage and the turret is annoying and is aimbot. So obviously I'm going to take care of the Tracer when I'm on Torb because that's just what my character is good at. Against this comp, Vendetta is good into the Sigma. And so you can do two things at once. You can deal with the Sigma while pushing the cart, which then allows you to get on the squishies down the line, right? You can do these bigger plays. Okay, let's say you set up this ult. It's good. Okay, this is gonna sound like craziness. This is kind of a high level idea, so if it doesn't work, don't blame me. But here, I'm kind of okay. Like, I'm kind of completely okay with you trading your life for this res. Do you have an idea, like, any ideas as to why I'm totally okay with you just flying in there and trading your life to kill this Mercy so she doesn't get the res off? No idea? So, if I go really high up, really high up. Okay. Here's the cart. Cart is right here. It has to go this far to win the game. Here's the distance from my team to the cart. And here's the distance from their team to the cart. Yeah, so when you get this advantage, especially on attack, when you get a kill, it's actually worth so much more than you think. That's why these maps, snipers are usually played a lot, because one kill has disproportionate value. So you have your one kill, right? You have your one kill. Look how short the cart has to move, right? The cart has to move so small. If we can maintain this kill advantage, or just maintain a man advantage, but like every time I should be doing that, well, it's this sort of scenario, right? In the scenario of this is to win. This is not just for checkpoint. This is like to win. I mean, if this was to checkpoint, maybe as well. But, you know, they have to walk this entire distance. You're also on a fast character, so it's even shorter for you, right? You can sword throw immediately to here, shift to here. You can get here in 1 second. Versus Ashe has to maybe coach to here and then walk. Right? So, there's gonna be situations... This is a little high level, so don't like do this all the time and just start inting. It'd be funny though. But there's gonna be situations where trading out actually gives your team the advantage, and it's kind of a map thing, right? So if all things were equal, but I have a kill, my team with the faster spawn would win. Right? You can even think about it just more simply like this. If there was a team here and a team here, and this is where the checkpoint was, or this is where the win is, right? The win is right here. Win. Right, and this is the distance. This team would just be incentivized. This team has to win, like team 1, right? This is team 1, and this is team 2. Team 1 has to win like 2 fights. They have to win this fight, and then they have to win this fight to win the whole game. But team 2, right? So I make team 1 is blue. Team 1 has to win in the middle, and they have to win over here. But team 2 can lose this fight and just win here and win the game, because they are physically closer to the win. So this is the scenario that you're in right now, that you don't have to win consecutive fights. You literally just have to win one so trading out is not the worst idea. It is crazy. You're gonna have to figure out the limits of trading out. But here, imagine if, you know, imagine if you sword through in and killed the Mercy, and then you get traded out. Now, the Mercy and the Ashe, when they respawn, they're all the way back here. Mercy and Ashe. Right? They're all the way back there, and they have to walk. And probably by the time they get back to the fight, literally the game is over. Because by the time I'm here, they're here. And then I'm fighting them 5 versus 3. And then we get to here, we're on 5 versus 2, right? It is kind of a weird idea. When you're in a living situation, like when you are in dire straits, do not throw fire charges or fire strokes because it loses your blocking. Like, you need to save as much of your block as you can right now because you're in danger. You have 60 HP, you're getting shot out by so many people. When you're in danger, do not fire strike. Just block. Because now you have no block. Whew. Safe. Okay. Something else here. This is also pretty important for Vendetta. Is if you're close, I would say this is good spacing for you. The strongest part of your kit is your overhead. So what a lot of really good Vendettas will do is when they're in relatively safe space, they're gonna load the overhead by holding the swing, right? They're gonna swing, and then when they push out of the door, they have the overhead loaded. Because if you just walk through this doorway, you'd have to build the overhead, and you'd have to go swing, overhead. But if you do it in this room, and then you walk out, or maybe you walk out while you're swing, you can hit the overhead on this Bastion. Right? Hit the overhead on the Bastion, and then you maybe use sword throw at the Ashe. And you're just doing a lot more damage. Versus here, you shift in. And shift is one of your getaway tools, so this is a little scary. And here, this is the exact point we wanted to get it to, right? This is one of the positions that we really like, because now, instead of the fight, so when the cart was here and the enemy team was here, do you see how hard this could be? Because the cart is here, but the fight is happening, or like my fight, I have to fly all the way to here to fight them, and it's so much harder. But now, this is close, you know? This is relatively close to me when I'm Vendetta. Especially if the cart keeps crippling up. Like, if the cart gets here, look how close they are. This is why cart is very, very important. Yeah, it also seems like you're missing that. Alright, I'm gonna go here really quickly. I was at 10 minutes exactly. So, right, this, whenever you think you're about to fight someone, just load it. Right? I'm not, you know, let's say this is their Sigma. Look at that, look at the time we have between the two swings and the overhead. That's actually a lot of time. So if you think, okay, I'm about to get into a dangerous straight with the Sig, you can even load it up. You can go like this. then you leave. And then you did your overhead damage. And then maybe you're chilling. You can even do, there's like, even like, I suck. There's like even more techs. You can tech out to build more time in this overhead. Same thing with the sword throw. This is what I was talking about. Well, I held on M1. You see how far I went? That's by sword throwing and then holding space. And so there's all these ways, and the big thing about your vendetta should be queuing in and adding the overhead. That should be the big idea, is queuing up an overhead, going. So if we look back at this play, if we go back here, 10 minutes exactly, or nearly. Alright, we do this play, this is good. That was good. Like right here, right? You totally can be, like this is enough range for you to queue up an overhead. Right? While you're walking towards the Sigma. You can do swing, swing, and then bang! Overhead. And then if it gets dicey, you shift out. And the reason this play feels a lot better now, right? Remember what I said earlier? Like the reason this play feels a lot better is the card is closer. So the card's closer, which means when I do fly towards them off the cart, I'm actually within range. This is all within Vendetta range. So now you should be the carry. This is gonna feel very good for you. Bang! Wham! Wham! Boom! Bang! Yeah, good game. I think Vendetta is a very tricky character because sometimes you just can't do that much. Sometimes you're forced to do less than you would like, and you just have to push the card and shoot the tank. Even though I know I want to get on the squishies and I want to flank and I want to control the high ground, sometimes the first step is just I need to shoot the tank and push the cart. And that's kind of a pretty common theme in Overwatch overall. Of course. If there's no other chatters, we can probably keep going if you don't mind, but let me see. I know a lot of people are probably in scrims. Wait, let me hop into a call really fast.
Good question.
Hi, Mr. Tenacious.
Hi, Tenacious.
I'm streaming right now.
We're doing a warm-up scrim for a game.
Do you need any bodies? I can come help.
That's Bobby's decision. I'm just here, bruh.
Can you play cat?
I can.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, shit. Join.
Swap me out, bro. Swap me out.
Okay, stream. One game.
One game.
Invite me in.
I see the Tenacious cat. Whether we win or lose is gonna move the cat up or down this tier list.
True.
Anybody invite?
I don't even have
I cannot.
It, bro.
Can't?
I cannot. It says
you're
no
like
players
offline.
available.
Invite me to group maybe.
I don't see you. Oh, it says in menus.
Yeah. How?
Wait, you're hidden. It says offline.
No.
It says other games. It
It
says other
invite via
games.
battle tag. Go to the top and then just invite via battle tag and a tenacious.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
What's your
Yeah, Tumati, send me another code. I'll do it after this game.
Can we do that? Actually, no. That first game, my brain was so fried. Never mind.
God, I was really like lag maxing, bro.
I joined the call at like 2:07. It was supposed to start at 2. I'm walking home. They say, "Oh, how is you? Perfect."
What's Alu doing here?
Then I have to start running home. Is Alu your friend?
I know him.
slap him out?
Wait, is he good?
Yo, his tracer's kind of pretty good.
He's like a champ tracer.
Oh yeah.
And with
That makes me feel much better
Wow.
about him walking at me in a straight line and two-tapping him.
Okay, let's run the Bobcat Bastion May.
Oh wait, it's time to put what we learned, guys.
Bobcat Bastion May Kenobi.
Yeah,
Just live.
I'm pretty sure Cat Bastion Mercy is meta. I'm pretty sure.
The Bastion. Mercy's on the
Yeah.
Bastion, right?
Let me invite Alu to the
No, on the-
Discord.
Cat.
Okay, come here, Rez.
I'm here.
Remember, step 1, okay. We're running the Juno version. Protect Juno. Juno. Step 2, Bastion is set up. And then, I mean, in this comp, there's no Zarya on cart. So it's like, just those 2 steps.
I remember this from the stream.
If we do
I'm
those
gonna say,
2
okay, Faceit
steps,
starts in
impossible to
14
lose.
minutes.
Juno is safe, and Castian is set up.
Then we form. Yeah.
Is this your first warm-up map?
No, third.
Oh, I was like, this would be a rough. I'm gonna break the news to you
One-
guys.
One was a giga loss. Second was a close win. And this is third.
I'm just here to fail.
And he's here to fail. And Clem's still not here. You might need to play during the game.
Me?
No.
Crazy. We have 4 support players and none of them are here. Except Kenobi.
I'm playing mini room.
I'm getting...
I can speed whenever.
Killing.
So when should I go in again?
Now.
Okay, going.
Farming.
3, 2,
Oh.
1, slamming.
Lucio.
Lucio.
So it's 1 point.
Going. I got touch.
She's on 1.
She's one. She's actually one.
Oh, nerf Ram.
I booped him into you. Don't worry, King.
She's on 1.
Nice.
If it makes you feel better, you would have died anyway.
Why
Give
does
you all
Ram
points in a
Nemesis?
bit, Alpia.
He
What?
moves faster than Juno Shift. That just doesn't seem okay.
What do you say?
That's his.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I just fed there.
Or just
I'm gonna go Kiri.
Last one. I'm walking up left side.
Kiri low.
I can go. Can you go help you?
Ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Let's
Come on,
go.
Lou.
Give me one.
Oh.
No to do.
No, Suzu.
This is
Walking
Oh,
back.
Xion just burst me down.
Cat dead. Lucio 1. On Kitty.
that's okay.
No supports.
That's half.
Worth.
Okay, I need you to hit the Cass.
Okay.
Or the Xion. Then you hit their DPS.
Okay. Cass is easier. I'll look for him.
Ram's half.
Cass should be coming. Cass is in the side room.
Oh, like, there's two playing mini.
Cameron's gonna
All
touch.
playing
There's 3
mini.
looking at you, something.
Yeah, I'm full living.
Let's slam in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna roll through and mines in there.
Room 1.
Yeah.
Room no. Can you? This is.
I can blitz to them.
Damn it.
Yeah, one.
Stun one in the mega.
Cast 1.
Y'all just.
Well,
It's probably their guy.
yep.
Okay. Do you think I have time to go under point and touch from there? Let's see.
Maybe.
I have time.
Let's see. It's what you love to hear.
Let's see.
Not have time. Probably.
Okay.
Wait, they lost ult charge. The Sophie.
Yep. Okay, Hoppy, I don't need you going in the room anymore. I just need you to slam the people.
But I gotta get the Kaz.
No, he wasn't in the room.
Oopsie. Okay, I touched.
Oh.
I have next. I have one more.
We're outnumbered. Let's taking the point. Don't leave me hanging.
Almost there, Chad. Almost there.
Okay, we're looking all right. They're just
supports are-
they're tucking
the
in.
kitties-
They're tucking into the room a lot, and Cashin cannot play in the room. So I'm just this. Whenever we do these big turns, I'm literally just a sticky turret above the point. I need everybody to live. Like the first couple fights, me and Rez were the last ones alive, just on top of the point, right?
Uh-huh.
So, do not go into the rooms because I can't go into the rooms. So just let me be
Okay.
a sticky turret.
Beep, beep, scanning, target locked.
Yeah, exactly. Get to your sticky turret roleplay.
You guys sure Clem is coming?
I can spam ping him.
Ready up.
I'll keep you safe.
We might need the tenacious support.
I can't play. I'm not on the team.
Why? We might need the blep support during our
Okay,
game.
shoot their ball. Shoot their ball.
Bring up ball. Ball half.
Oh. Xian here.
On the Xion. Slamming on her.
I'm a sticky
This
turret.
point.
Ball in top.
I'm sitting on ball with you.
Lucio's alone over
That
here.
hits me.
Lucio won.
That's insane.
I'm a sticky turret.
Are we looking for anyone?
Nope.
All flying up. I'm just sitting on ball.
Bow one. Chasing.
I'm a sticky
Should we
turret.
not shield,
Don't
no?
die.
Can we go in? I'm bored.
You want to take right wasabi?
They're down saying.
Xian's right.
Yeah, Jan.
3, 2,
Buddy,
1.
you-
Boy on blue.
Done one. Let's reload.
3-1.
Thank you.
Sitting at
So
the
it's an int timer issue. You just gotta win slowly, Halpia. Gotta win slowly. I'm just a sticky turret.
It's crazy. See, last game he wasn't. He locked in for what went wrong last map. And now we're on cap S.
They scouted me!
Or not last map. The first time.
Xian's high right.
Oh, they're over here.
I'm playing right side.
My sticky turret needs them to be booped and stuff. Look, we're just winning. We're just winning.
No boost.
Right? Are we losing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
No. I was.
We have Kitsu in 15.
Like, they can't do anything.
I'm looking left lane.
Diva's kind of low.
On Xian.
Oh, Cat's dead.
Oh no.
Blue half. Jan half.
How's alright. I still need you to play Halpia. I'm just the sticky turret.
Okay, so I do play. Sorry, I just.
Yeah, no, it's when it's like
I thought it was good value because I was just 1v1ing Diva on point and living.
yeah, I feel like Diva wins that. She does more damage.
Now it's living.
Yeah,
pocket.
I'm going right.
Yeah, I had a
So,
pocket.
if Loki is fun because we had cap.
Cass is on the high ground.
He's AFK?
Holy
Wait,
fuck.
what?
Down one.
Where'd you go?
So we're not going in,
He
right?
was sending on me and on spawn. It's Sion.
Yeah, that's a balanced ability, dude. Well played.
Yeah, just group up.
I
can start
literally
with
was.
mine.
I literally was. If she doesn't do that, I kill the cast for free across the map.
Wait for me. I'll start
Nick,
with mine.
can you hit the high ground and I'll go with you? And then can you TP to me, Kiri?
Yeah.
3, we have to
Yo,
call.
I'm getting touched.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help you out.
Done one.
Oh, no way. They defeat save the Xion.
I don't have a TP as well.
I'm your TP, I'm your TP.
Getting out. Youch!
Wanna go Zarya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a touching soon. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop you for a sec. Don't die, don't die, don't die.
I got touch. Hopefully. Nope.
Come on, come on.
I got it.
I can go high.
Cash just has height.
Yeah, he's here. They're all on here.
Double bullet.
Luan.
Oh shit.
Yo, they hit me with the Kodegata Shinari. Should we stop it here? Game starts in 4.
Nah, you can play it out and then just halfway through next round just say GG and then end it then.
Where's Clem?
Call him.
Clem. This guy.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Okay. Only 2 objectives. Set up the Castian and touch the point or mark their tank.
Where's Black? Who should I bubble?
Yo, we have our match in 3 minutes.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
as soon as it hits like 59, you can just GG.
I'm going to be
and
behind
leave.
you.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
My bad, it should have been there.
No, that's my fault.
Okay, I'm holding their high ground. Can you make it to their high ground?
Time to kill with 0% accuracy? Cool.
Yeah. I can go
Sabi
high.
touch.
We're down at Kiri. It's kind of hard to touch.
I'm back.
Nah, I gave him both bubbles. Sabi just kind of go like that.
I can
Walking
go
up.
high. I can go high.
And we-
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
That's one.
Oh no. Oh, nice D-Mac though.
You can, I think.
What's your one?
Shit.
Flap, are you here? We need you.
Oh, he's awake. I'm awake.
We might need you to play.
Oh.
Can you come back to the high ground?
Okay. Sabi, can I bubble you in?
I'm trying
Living
to.
height.
It's trying to wrap. I'm trying to book it. Yeah. Can you give? I want to enchant. Wait.
Reply form done next.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go help you.
2, 1. I'm playing back. I'm living.
Castian
No
is set
bubble?
up. We are in good territory. Walk them.
One kitty, kitty one, kitty one.
Okay.
Loo,
No
loo, loo,
scissors.
loo, loo.
I'm inting back line.
With you.
And then my Zarya touches point. That's the final piece of the puzzle.
Complete the puzzle.
Zarya cart! Oh my god!
John's playing under.
Is that cart?
I got ulted.
Hapio?
Comment.
Is that cart?
Here.
I saw a grab though.
Can I get TP? Let's see one.
Oh, Clem's here.
Oh, this is super.
Hello.
Okay,
Okay, at least-
Hapio might have sold.
I saw it.
We had every piece of the puzzle
I
correct.
don't need to.
Castian was set up. Zarya was touching cart. And then my Zarya left the cart. My goat has returned. Why'd you ult the ground to get cover and try not to die? Man, me. Good luck in your game. Yeah. I tried to ult the ground to dodge the Haidun on the second round. And then that third round, yeah, it was just kind of scuffed. Okay, I'll watch this other game you put in. How much you get a VOD? It's free right now. Just send me your code and join the Discord, and we'll get it going. Truthfully. Yeah, join the Discord, put it into the VODs channel, and then we can get going. Tumati, I'll watch yours after this next one. You can send it in chat, or you can send it in the Discord. You can do whatever. Yeah, you can send it on Twitch, or send it on anything you want. Okay. While you do that, I'm going to go. You should put Discord in the chat again? Okay, I'll go do that. Okay, let me go get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright. I almost purely played Juno, client to GM solo queue, but I feel like most times I deserve the rank I'm in. I felt like this game was super winnable, but alas we lost, and I'm wondering what I could have done better. Okay, let's watch it. Okay, do this, bang. Let's get to it. Gotta take some notes. True. Motion is on his way to GM. Back to GM. What's your name? Laliette, I'm assuming? Well, that guy got gapped. Okay. So, are you solo queue or are you with a team here? Solo queue this game. Alright. The thing with Juno is, I like to think about it kind of simply, because supports have the hard life, because they're extremely important, but none of my friends play Overwatch. Listen, we're building a community here. I think you and Motion can queue it up. You guys are both like GM-ish support players. The thing with Juno and supports in general is they're extremely important, but it's hard for them to have direct impact because they're not as good at killing things as, let's say, a Widowmaker or a Sojourn. So your impact comes in doing as much as you can with your kit. So Juno has 3 important parts of her kit. Maybe it's kind of just 2. I'll say 3. Well, number 1 is Speed Ring. I'd say that's like number 1 most important part of her kit. Number 2 is Rockets. And number 3 is ult. So you can't really impact the game as much as a tank can or as a DPS can. Maybe if you were Alari, or if you were Ana with Headshot, or you were flanking Kiri, Moira, like there's ways to do it. But when you play Juno, you kind of just have to play clean Overwatch. You just have to make sure all of your rings are good, all of your rockets are good, and all of your ults are good. And if you do this, you'll be in the better half of players at higher elos. So let's see. That's good. You can chase this guy, to be honest. Yeah. Good speed ring. So that's checking the list. I like this position because this position allows us to do the 2 things we want, right? I feel like this position allows us to have good rockets. Oh my god, I drew this square before. Ult. Right, this position, I'm assuming they're gonna walk out here and they're gonna walk out the top. It's a little cheesy, but I like it because this fight is gonna happen right here. Which means I can get big rockets, very big rockets, which is another important part of my gameplay loop. Yep. I'd say this could have been a little bit bigger. I said this to the last hitscan player, but especially when you like double jump, like maybe this Roadhog is crazy and he hits the hook out of the sky, but I don't think you were in any real danger when you were pulling these rockets. Let's check it. Yeah, like you're right here. You're not in any danger right here. We saw Maywall, so no chance you get walled off from the fight. This is not a possible hook. This would be like 2 times the max distance. So you're kind of chilling right here. You can just heal and big rockets from this location. Let's see what it would look like if you just waited here. Yeah. And then you see him swinging, which is fine. You just de-swing right here, like you're a hit scan almost. Then boom, you hit your big rockets, heal your team, shoot from the angle. This is still good. I still think this is totally good. Yeah, this is good. I like this a lot. Nice. Okay. This point, already in your head, I can already think of one thing, or two things. What I'm thinking about just from a map geometry space, because there are high grounds that I don't control, it's going to be very hard to hit good rockets. Right? This is going to be a lot harder. Because if they're at the same eye level as me, I can't hit big rockets. I usually want to be like above them. So it's significantly harder to hit big rockets when there's high grounds. I'm also thinking it's going to be a lot harder to get good rings here. Like, it just, where's my Roadhog and where's my team going to go? Right? Maybe if Roadhog flanks, you can get a good ring. So, to be honest, the only thing, if we don't hold good space and hold these areas, because again, this is solo queue and you're a support. You can't hold the space, it has to be your tank. But that makes me think this, right? Makes me think the only kind of option we have to cracking this point when they have control of these high grounds is going to be through my ult. If we can roll the cart, it's going to be totally different. If we can roll the cart and get it through here, maybe, you know, have a fight down here, then we're totally chilling. But if the cart gets stuck right here, it's gonna be hard. Let's see. And we're stuck. Right? This position is really hard. Just off, and this happens all the time. Like, it's going to happen where, oh sorry, if you're in the Discord, let me know. We can do this live if you want. What do you think, Red? Do you want to hop in the Discord and talk, or just do this? I'll just continue. So this point, just off of the, sure, okay, let's go. I'll be in the live coaching. You can go to the waiting room and then I'll drag you. I think you have to get a role first. So you gotta join the link and then get your role. And then once you get your role, we can go into waiting room and then I'll drag. How's it going, Red?
Yo.
All right, so this position, this happens all the time. And sometimes your character is just not the best for the map. Right? So here, everyone's on the high ground. And my team's on the low ground. Which means my speed rings are going to be trash and my rockets are going to be trash.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part as a support, is you can't just like force picks. You know, you can't force your team to, I mean, the best case if you wanted to calm, which I don't know if you're calming or not in game, but it would be telling your Roadhog to like come up here, right? Because then at least you're still gonna have terrible rockets, but at least you'll have a good speed ring. And then I'm hoping you get that good speed ring and then you crash out with your ult. Plus, now you're finally in the open, and then you get rockets.
Okay.
But sometimes, especially when you're playing Juno, you kind of have to think about the map geometry, and you just have to realize, you have to be honest, be like, this is not the best map geometry for my character.
No, it's not. I struggle with not playing Juno, because I hate to be that guy. I just don't have fun on any other character.
That's fine.
So
I'm a one tricker. I'm a severe one tricker, so I get it.
Sometimes swap carry, but
yeah, but here
that's when I'm like, I have to.
The things that can be kind of, it can take a little bit of pressure off. That's a cool Discord. Thank you. The thing that can help take the pressure off is just understanding, like, okay, this is a hard matchup, so what's something interesting I can do? You know, because I'm thinking on this half of the map, maybe a little bit more. Also, I can stream it to Discord, so it's a little bit more up to date for you.
It's not a horrible delay, but yeah.
So I'm thinking this half of the map, right? This whole half, is gonna feel bad. This whole half is gonna feel bad. So, to be honest, that should kind of be a revelation of like, okay, cool. If it feels bad, I'm doing the right thing. You know, if it feels bad, I'm in line with the right thing. I can go do something crazy. Like I'm thinking it totally could be a possibility if you don't trust your tank, of you like double jump into here, crash out 1v5 with your ult and go crazy.
Yeah.
And like it probably is gonna like suck. Maybe it works, you never know. But I know for sure my character on this geometry feels bad. I would say technically the best play for you would just be to walk your Roadhog to this high ground. Because then all the things that felt bad before open up again. Right? If I speed ring out of this choke, really good speed ring. I can double jump, get some height, good rockets, and I'm probably going to ult as well. So until you get ult, for the next 30%, you can literally, I can 2x it, and you can just say, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, and that's okay. This sucks. Okay, we're good. They're not holding high ground, really. Nice. Those are all good cooldowns. I don't know why they were holding the low ground, but that works.
Couldn't tell you.
That works. And see how you had minimal impact just because of the geometry? I think your character becomes really good again here. If you can get through to this, look at your opportunities.
Yeah.
So
much.
A lot of characters are like that, where they're like, I would say Juno is good in this part. She's really hard on this first half. She's good on this second half, and she's good on this third point. Wow. Good hooking. I actually think here could have been a good ult opportunity. So,
I was thinking that. I was just really scared.
Something that
I don't know.
Something that happens on a lot of maps. You said this is GM, right?
Yeah, this is GM. I'm GM 3 in this, I think. GM 3.
Okay. So I can lay on some like bigger ideas on you then. So
I like to think so, but like I really don't think I deserve my rank. Like
no.
I got here.
How I think about GM is to get to GM, you just have to be clean. Like you have to be relatively clean to get to GM. You don't even have to, you don't have to be crank aimbot killing everybody. You just have to be relatively clean. Make little mistakes, make good plays, and you can probably make it to GM, which is good. That's a complete compliment.
No, yeah, I don't know if I don't even know if I even fit that, to be honest with you.
Why sometimes you don't feel clean
as a player. And so I don't take many like plays or big opportunities, and I think I struggle with like my confidence a lot, especially with ultimates too.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard as a support. It is hard because you could have the best ult of all time, and your team, like this happens in pro teams as well. Like you get the best ult of all time, and your team can just not play in it.
Yeah,
that's just how support is. But because you are like pushing GM, I'll give you like a higher idea. The cart has to go like this, right? This is how we win. If you kind of wait right now, what could potentially happen is the cart can get to here, let's say, maybe this distance. Usually it stops right about here, right? The first stop. And they're going to have a lot of angles. They're going to have this, they're going to have the high grounds, they might have a flank, and they're going to have this low ground right below you, right? This is relatively hard. Like if you wait, and you're kind of falling into their angles, right? You're falling into their trap in a way. Like if you just stack cart, if everyone on your team is on the cart and it gets to here, you're kind of letting them set up this way and letting them walk across this high ground and shoot you from the top. And now instead of having an advantaged fight, you're having a disadvantaged fight. Or you're playing on their terms. So here, I really liked the idea of ulting. One, because it was a good fight, but what it does is it buys me time. If these guys over here have to deal with my ult, then the cart is pushing.
Yeah.
Right? So if this ult is more so being used for time, I'm using it to get push. I'm using it to get space. And it also is just a good ult opportunity, I think, as well. But you're using this ult to get the cart push past the point where they can't... Now they're not in a great position to close hold anymore. Not close hold, but they're not in the great position to stop the cart. Because now, by the time your ult is over, the cart gets to, like, here, right? The cart probably gets to here. And instead of them being prepared and having this high ground angle and having this angle ready to go, they're walking. And they're setting up to these positions. And then maybe this, to me, feels like a great position to hit a good speed ring, fly over top, hit a big rockets, and then momentum. This is how top teams keep momentum. By...
Okay.
You're kind of sometimes it feels like, this is kind of... It feels like it could be a low value ult. It's only... When you could have pulled it, it was only like, what, 2 people?
It's basically just Roadhog.
Yeah, it's just you and Roadhog.
I didn't see the value in it.
Yeah. Right, so it's just like you and Roadhog, but if you rip this ult...
It could have enabled him to walk away further.
Yeah,
too.
right, you hit this ult, and now you're also kind of creating a pinch at the same time. Like, you're doing this
Yeah, I see that.
while this is happening. And again, I don't even necessarily need this pinch to happen. I just need this guy to stick cart. But I'm buying time. Do you see how this is buying time for the cart to get further?
Yeah.
I
see that now.
Especially on push and escort types of maps. Cart progress is always going to be... Because that's how you win. Right?
That is how you win.
if you got pushed to here and then you lost, and then you got pushed to here and then you lost, and then you got pushed to here and then you lost, you would still win. It's disgusting that you would still win, but you would still win. So, especially with Juno, you kind of have to think about those moments of, is this the moment, right? Is this the moment where I have to keep the snowball rolling? Because I want this to not stop. If this doesn't stop, I feel amazing. So is this the moment where if I hit this, the snowball keeps building and building and building and building and building? And I think this was totally an opportunity.
Gosh, seeing it from this angle is so, like...
Yeah.
I can see way more opportunities now. If I knew that Mercy Emre were, like, more forward there...
Yeah, they were coming.
I just did not know that.
Okay, now this is... Thankfully, we're getting some kills. I think I know Trinity.
This sucks.
Yeah, do you see, like, I'm lost. Thankfully, their tank is kind of flanking, but now they're about to get this thing that I was worried about. Maybe, if the tank comes, right? They're gonna get this thing. They're gonna get this shooting down, this. You did get a lot of push. Like, I'm pretty okay with how this played out, though. We did get a lot of push. And we might be able just to win straight up. I think you might be able to win straight up here. Honestly, that's okay. They freaked out. You can't beat them. They use more ults. Holy moly. Vape. Vape. That's okay.
This is, Well, that fight felt like a long exhale, man.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't really play into OC. It's hard. This is as okay as it will be. That was all fine. All right. I think your pathing here is a little open. If this Emery is like deadly, this is pretty easy movement to shoot a flyer. Versus you get to this position, it's the same thing as just walking up these stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
But
right.
instead of getting possibly 2-tapped by the Emery, you just are doing it for free. This is why I think
Yeah.
Juno is good on this point, because you can like speed ring and make it this cross pretty easily. Your team is doing great though. I'd also say try to end on high grounds a little bit more often, because rarely does my Juno want to be on point that isn't ulting. Like that's kind of the only time I want you to like actually on the point. Otherwise, look at your opportunities up here for like healing and damage and rockets and everything.
Yeah, I didn't need to drop down to kill BAP. Yeah.
Okay, does this go all the way 6-6? Okay.
I completely didn't hear the sniper.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Okay. Here's the thing with the sniper play. As soon as there's a sniper on these sort of maps, this is gonna be like another kind of high level-ish thing. This whole first half is not allowed anymore. Because if you just swing this and this Widow has any skill, you just will die if you're on any part of this half. But again,
that's purchase weapons.
So this is just no. We're not allowed to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But that means back here is extremely safe. This extremely, extremely safe. Because literally there is no angle that the Widow can see you. Maybe if she like hook shots from over here, maybe she has a sight line. But once you realize there's like a Widow on the board, again, it's the same thing as before. You can just say, oh, I'm safe. I'm extraordinarily safe right here.
Yeah.
I'm as safe as could be right now. And you have good rocket opportunities. And again, you're never worried. The only concern maybe is if she swings from up here. But this is actually impossible. Like this is an impossible shot to swing this and see the high ground. You'd have to do it while like falling. Or you'd have to drop down, but now you don't have it. You have a harder headshot opportunity, especially if you're on the stairs. So when they have a Widowmaker on like these sort of maps, just try to realize you're playing for this part. This is yes.
Okay.
This is yes, and this is no.
Yeah, well, I kind of fade here.
Thankfully, yep. Holy moly, that guy's dead. Run, run, run. Yeah, see how safe this is? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I completely didn't realize the Genji died, and I ended.
He actually did have a pretty interesting opportunity. If you were able to hear the Widow making this noise, you actually have a speed ring opportunity on her. Like this is a pretty easy kill. If you heard like I could hear her because I see walls and I know she's there, but she does have pretty loud footsteps when she's this close. So when you hear her land, you can say, "Oh, she's like on this platform." You could have just speed ring at her. If she hits the shot, she hits the shot of you like sprinting at her with speed ring. But more likely, you're just gonna be like super scary. She's gonna run away. Just go here, and then now you go back to your safe position and you heal your hog.
Yeah.
I also think some of your rockets are a little too scared. Like this speed ring was a little too scared because he's not gonna push with this, I think this goes back to the original thing I was saying. Like, as a support, you just have to make sure your cooldowns are used really well. So here, best use case if your speed ring was to get on the Widow, and I think, like, look at their backline and their tank. You can kind of do the crazy high skybox rockets here. They have Zen, Brig, Roadhog, no hook. You know, you don't have to be as afraid as it seems. Because right now, if we just let both sides play out, their side is actually going to win because they have a Zen. Right? Discord on your Hog is going to do more damage than you can heal him for. So, you might have to limit test a little bit and just say, you know what? I'm just going to do the craziest flip-in of all time and see if I can get away with it. Because who on their team can kill you? Especially if you had cleared the Widow. Right, if you clear the Widow, who on their team can kill you when you're in the skybox doing a greedy rocket? No one really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, the script is flipped. I'm super good here. I think we don't need to fly.
Yeah.
We're just chilling. No grapple. Again, I'm thinking in my head. I'm continuously thinking, this is the only thing that's scary to me, being a greedy little oink oink pig flying over the top like this deep with rockets. That's the only thing, is the Widow. So if I can keep track of the Widow, I can kind of play my own game, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I totally know where the Widow is and I'm not jump swinging her, then I can do the greediest rockets of all time and I'm not scared at all.
I should have died there.
Yeah. Oh my.
And then I picked her again. I should have died there again.
Like right here. Literally, this is a great opportunity to just do a crazy swing because the Widow's dead.
You're right. Yeah, I see that. yeah.
Like,
literally
the only way is if they hit like a 5 orb mid-air or a hook mid-air, and at that point you just say, okay, good hook.
Yeah.
You know, but just fly in there, bang, 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 drop down, try to get the kill, like drop down to the high ground. This is a good speed ring. You should speed ring your guy while he's ulting. He might not drop, or maybe he does drop because he has confidence.
No one can hide from my sight.
You can speed ring him at the Widow.
I don't know, yeah.
Same thing, you speed ring right here. Say, Hog, get the Widow, get the Widow. Bonk, 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 bonk.
I do know this time, like, 2 people were in comms, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. I'll just say nobody's in comms then. I'm just playing my own game.
It feels like it.
Also, you're low ground a lot. Like, we have these high grounds for a reason. Do you see how hard it is to keep him up into Discord?
Yep. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're low ground way too much. Well, can't help that. Yeah, this is super good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something else to think about is some characters, or I would say technically most characters, but there's always a correct sort of vibe for a character. For example, Genji. Is he gonna be in the back of the map, or is he gonna try to get in there?
He's gonna get in there, yeah.
Brig is kind of the exact opposite, right? Like she's like similar, but she's not diving in there. She's gonna walk in there, right? So Brig's gonna kind of walk into the fight. Genji's going to fly into the fight. Widow's gonna be deep as can be. So with Juno, the Juno gameplay loop is kind of really focused around extremely strong turns with these cooldowns, right? When she was originally released, she was broken because she did way too much healing. And so you could just pump heals on Juno and get disproportionate value. Now they nerfed it. So Juno's gameplay loop is super, super heavy into pushing forward with speed ring, with rockets. Right? If those things aren't happening, you're probably playing Juno wrong. So if we look at this fight, even though it's uncomfortable, it's like kind of an uncomfortable fight, you'll see an opportunity to like get in there, you know? Even though it's not a comfortable space, like right here, I'm thinking, okay, my character wants to speed ring and big rockets, right? Speed ring, big rockets. Even though this is not the best geometry for me to do it, like this is not the best space, this is the correct play style, right? By not engaging in this fight, it's almost like you're a Genji playing poke.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're gonna end this fight not using either of your abilities, which just means like we might as well have been Mercy.
Yeah.
You know? Fight ends and we didn't get value with either. And so we literally could have been on any support there. There's nothing, we didn't do the Juno thing, right? Even though this room kind of feels weird and jumping out of here with rockets feels weird. That's kind of the Juno gameplay loop. It's the same thing with like Kiri. Something that low level Kiris aren't comfortable with is flipping in. She has a teleport for a reason, you know? So Kiri,
Yeah.
her job at the end of the day, when I'm coaching Kiris, is I tell them, you're gonna teleport. That is a non-negotiable. At some point during this fight, you are going to teleport. So when Kiri's, now when you think about it with that kind of idea, you think, okay, I'm gonna teleport, and you start thinking about it. Okay, I need to make sure I have teleport options. I need to make sure I'm in a position that I can actually teleport to someone, because that's my whole job on Kiri's. I'm gonna heal, shoot, ult, teleport. At one point I'm teleporting. So with Juno, the end goal is speed ring rockets. I'm getting my team in there with, I think Juno on paper has probably the strongest one turn, you know? If Juno was in Overwatch 1, it'd be crazy. Right? I'm playing for that one turn of just an extremely strong turn. If I wanted a sustain support, I would say a better sustain support is like Lifeweaver. You know?
Yeah.
Pull you out of danger, pocket heals, pocket ult. But Juno's not Lifeweaver. I can't just pump heals and win the game. I have to take these speed ring rocket turns, ult turns. That happens. Happens. So now that we can think about it like that, let's see if we ever take a big turn here, or do we just play for a team value? Whoa. Life flashed from my eyes.
That scared the shit out of me.
This is fine. But notice how you're, like, to be honest, it seems like you're playing Lifeweaver right now.
Yeah.
You're just pumping heals and things are happening. And I love Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver is one of my favorite supports. But we need to play Juno like Juno.
That's why, like, a part of me feels like I don't deserve where I am, and I kind of wish I wasn't where I am, so I could be more confident.
Nah, if you ever want to get there, this always works. Just just get a second account, and that account is like the grind account. So you have your main account that is your, like, you know, kind of do whatever it takes to win account, do the swaps you have to do, or don't do the swaps, calm as hard or as little as you want. But then you have another account that is, this is the mechanics account. Like, I'm practicing flipping in on Kiri. I'm practicing playing super aggressive on Juno.
Okay, yeah.
Like, even here, you know, the game is just happening. Like, right now, I'm okay with dying to this Widowmaker. Like, we might not have died enough to the Widowmaker, with like a big turn, not just like a poke turn, you know, like I'm going, like right now, you should be going, you know?
Yeah. I just get so scared.
I know.
Couldn't be.
But even if, like, there's ways to approach this, like, let's say you're scared of the Widow standing here, you can hug this wall, and then now you peek over the top, and you're coming from a new angle. It's like, oh, what? Juno's up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can push with my ult. Are you ready?
I don't know if you can tell, I played music a lot. I did not hear
Yeah,
them
no
at all,
sound.
to be honest with you.
Okay, we're fine. 3, 2, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! No! No!
Yeah.
Let's go! I'm going! Rah! Let's go!
I really don't want to ult for reason. My L2 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way at all. Lifeweaver's one of my favorite characters, but you might be a good Lifeweaver player.
Yeah, I'm just like... This is the only character I've low-key played. And so I'm scared to pick someone up, especially that, like, I don't, like, feel like I should be where I am.
Oh. Lasted. No, I mean, here's the thing.
I can't seem to lose
Like,
enough games.
that just means... That's just like my whole thing with support. Is like, support is arguably the most important role. But it feels like such a trap, because it's the most important role, but it's one of the hardest roles to feel like you have impact.
Yeah.
That's why you probably have that feeling of, I don't deserve my rank, because it's just like, you're doing enough, but it feels like I should be doing more. But you're doing enough is enough to get you pretty far. So, I think just... Oh. Alright. I think just play your game. Just play your game and keep making little adjustments. Like, so far on your defense, you haven't pushed once. And I know it feels weird, right? To push on defense. But that's what my character's all about.
I'm noticing already, like, a lot of things I want to change. I don't touch.
That's okay. Just KD. Just KD. Okay, they have an Ashe. Not as scary. Yeah, this is totally good positioning into an Ashe. I don't think she can. She definitely cannot kill you from here. This is totally fine. Again, why is this totally fine? Why is this totally chill? That you're not crashing out this time.
I wish I could tell you.
This is all no. We have Ashe.
Yeah, no.
This is all no. I can't. No matter, like, even for me, I want to crash out and go crazy, but they have a hard hit scan. I just can't play over here, so this is no.
Okay, yeah.
So this is good. This is all you can do. I'd say relatively okay rockets. This would have been a much better rockets.
Yeah, I was really sad I didn't have rockets here. I was really sad I forced it, and then
Yeah.
you get forced in this horrible position.
I would also say your whole pathing during this fight is just in their LOS.
Yeah.
Right? Again, in these positions are your safe positions. If you want to play back here, I think you're playing for kind of like a cheese idea if you're back here as Juno. Like, I can see the world where, like, you're here, your Ashe is here, and you have, like, a Sig, right? I can imagine this scenario where you wouldn't mind being here, supporting from multiple different angles. But, to be honest, I think this goes to show a couple of the tendencies. Tendency number one is we are ending on low ground when we don't have to end on low ground with your fly. Tendency number two is we're not getting the most value out of our speed ring rockets turn.
Okay, yeah.
That's kind of it, because, like, people dying, I can't always stop it. Like, sometimes people are gonna die. I can't stop this from happening. But I can land on the high grounds and have good speed ring rocket turns. Because this is neither. This is a bad rocket turn and no high ground.
Yeah.
Okay. That turn.
Useless. But bad timing.
Can't stop that. Why is that guy in the low ground? Bad rockets again. Good speed ring though. Not on high ground. You can make it to high ground too. You know, you can just double jump to here.
Yeah. I get really, like, focused on healing someone.
And you would have gotten
really
a hit with that ult. You know, if you're on the high ground, you live.
Yeah.
They C9'd? Magic. You had rockets. I mean, Hog lives forever, but that's all you can do. Whoa. You got stuck.
On the
yeah,
roof.
yeah.
I can't. I don't hear him again.
Bonk. I'd say like medium value, a little bit lower than medium value. Because again, like I would much rather you have shot your speed ring here and then flown in with these rockets.
Yeah, I need to learn to combo those better.
Because here now you're going to use this, but you could have used that speed ring to position in a better position for those rockets. Low ground. Good rockets. I'm down, like... I'm down. You know, like you ended up dying, but that was correct. That was the most inspiring thing so far. Listen, if I'm on Juno, I'm dying inside of them. Speedring ult? Ult? Oh! The reason I wanted to ult is it's just kind of classic ult economy stuff. If this guy doesn't suck as much, we lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like ult was necessary. Thankfully, Soj sucks, but I don't like relying on people sucking. Okay. Have to push. Let's see, do you go back into that incredible position you had before?
Probably not.
You got scared.
Maybe I did.
You got scared. The reason this is worse is, like, just look at the sightlines on you now.
Yep.
Right, and they have a hard hit scan. They have Soj. I think this is Soj. I don't know who that is. I think this is Soj.
I can't tell.
But it's Soj. It's Soj.
It is.
Yeah. So now, when you want to heal your team, you have to swing a hit scan, which is not what we want. Thankfully, we have ult and we're getting picks, so doesn't matter. We lose this, it's tragic.
Yeah. I was really sad about this game.
No one can hide.
I haven't played since this game. Like,
It just turned it off.
it's been like a day and
Okay,
a half.
this
I was
should
trying to
be.
get
Okay. Oh, you would have lived if you played in your ult, I think. Like, your team's dying. So here's the scenario, though. We went over this, right? At the very beginning, before I knew what was gonna happen. What did I say? Is this is the hardest part for your character on the entire map. Attacking second is the hardest part. So this is just going to be the hardest part. You kind of have to make it happen. I would say doing this flank alone might have been the best play for you. Or maybe if you can get to like this high ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you double jump, or actually probably speed ring first. So you speed ring, double jump, ult, fly, and you're up here with your ult.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be like the overall thing is gonna be like, I think you have to understand Juno goes in.
Okay.
Juno has to
Thank you
fly
so
in,
much.
she has to flip in.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I don't
it's totally
fully understand
okay.
timing of
It's
her
okay
dives.
dying for the cause. You know, if you're inside of 5 people and you
Yeah.
explode, that's better than dying in the backline. Because when I die in the backline as Juno, I'm like, why am I on Juno? Like, I could be on an assortment of characters. Like, Ana wants to be in the backline, Lifeweaver wants to be in the backline, Mercy wants to be in the backline, Bap wants to be in the backline. Juno is one of the few characters that wants to go.
Yeah. I just like. I'm probably gonna make another account to play on.
Yeah, yeah. Just
To try and
make
work
another
on
account
what I
and
do.
just make it the grind account and just make it like, okay, I'm going to. My normal playstyle is very safe, very heal dependent. You probably never lose like Circuit. That's what I would suspect. Circuit and Havana are probably your best maps.
I just like. I haven't been playing this game for that long. I have like 100 hours recorded,
That's pretty good.
and it's like, and I just like got there so fast, and I like people aren't kidding about new accounts. Like I don't know what I'm doing that much, but then at the same time I don't lose. Like my win percentage is like 70, and it's like I don't.
That means
I
you're
don't-
just.
I
That
don't-
means
I don't
you're
know.
making little mistakes and you're making good adjustments. That's not. That's never a bad thing. That is never a bad thing.
It's just so scary, bro.
Nah,
I'm
it's
gonna make a new account.
it's never a bad thing. Yeah, just make that new account and just don't purposefully sell. You never want to purposefully sell.
Yeah.
But realize, you
No,
know,
but-
sometimes you have to stretch the limits to realize what's possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Twin.
Yep.
This is very informative.
Yep. I'll be around a lot, so
I'll
follow,
come back. When-
the notifications on Discord.
I did. I got you. I got you.
All right, see you later.
See you later.
Okay. Almost at the 3 mark. Who's in a scrim still? Scrim. Might be able to. Wait. Let me. Yo, Crumb, stop queuing. What is Crumb doing? Wait, let me watch somebody. Let me ask. Can I watch? Can I watch / stream your scrim? Question mark. Alright, Wasabi. Did you guys win that fast? Question mark. Oh yeah. Tumati 2. Are you here? I'll load it up just in case and then I can put it in the VOD. Good shout out. Let me do this code. Ooh. M9S Q and 1. Okay, I'll just record this for Tumati. Then we can look at the VOD afterwards. Cass. Oh, I'm scared. I'm just back on time. Perfect. Did you see that? Did you see that live, Tamati? I'll go back if we didn't see it.
Ready for battle.
You want to talk about it? This is the class. You did the same thing on Havana as well. Listen, I'll tell you when the danger signal should be going off. Shooting. Danger. Is it? It's okay. Oh my god, it loses us the point. Good dodge. Okay, let's get to that high ground. High ground. Okay, we're actually up a person, so we can hold here. Damage. Damage. Good kite. This is good. Good rotate. High noon. So the reason I liked the idea of like high nooning here is you can see the danger. Like this is one of the few really good spots. You can actively see the danger. And you could see like, oh, hook is gone, and you can swing. Now Hans is there and he's a little scary. But this is a very good high noon spot for you. Because they're all in your LOS line of sight. They're all here. And you have cover, you can swing, and then you can back up, and then you can swing again. Cancel your ult. Yeah. That's why you can just like you can see through this. You know, you can pull your ult and then back up. And then if he doesn't, like, let's say Hog is here, right, through the wall. If he sees you and he's just waiting, then your team is going to shoot it from the side, so he's going to have to back out. And then when he backs out, your team owns this space again, and it's effectively a fight win. Like, effectively a fight win. Run, run, run. Good shot. Don't really want to be in the low ground. I know we're cleaning up the fight, but you always kind of want to be on the high ground.
My ultimate is ready. Saddle up. My ultimate's ready. Let's take them out.
Okay, this is not bad. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Good run away. Good flash. Good aim. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is going crazy. Good roll. Honestly, that worked out. Nice. Good flank. Something you can do here is you can kind of input cancel the flash, right? So I'm just always gonna assume when it's not always, but you know, if this is a more or less easy shot, right? Hitting this is an easy shot, then you can kind of input mash M1 plus right click, so that you hit the body shot plus flash. And then they're stunned, which makes it easier to hit another shot. So there, bang, flash, because if you flashed him, if you flash the Hanzo, he can't dash. And then you get your easier shot.
You sure are something special.
Don't really want to take this. Whew. That's more risk than reward. Hog kind of... he's like a Junkrat type of character. Where if there's a Junkrat in here, if there's a Hog... if there's those sort of characters, you can't really push them. Unless you have a lot of help. So he kind of... Hog kind of owns that room now. Whew, good save. This is in the open. Good job. Good rotate. Good flash. Get the pack. Good pack. Good damage. Yeah, I think this fight, you were too focused on owning this space. But look how many people they have. He was insta-hooking, so I delay my reaction. Yeah. That's good when you're forced to fight the Hog. But I don't want to fight the Hog. He has 650 health. I have 220 health. He can beat me. And you see how there's like 3 people up here, right? And whenever you try to take this alone, like, look at this from the top down. You know, you're effectively inside of a lot of people. Like, a lot of people could be here. Kiri can wall climb. Hanzo can wall climb. This is a very dangerous position when they have this room, especially when they have Roadhog. Now, it's hard. Like, this is... I said this to the last person. Like, this is a hard point for Cass, because they have Hanzo. And this Hanzo is going to have control over this whole stretch. Like, Hanzo is going to be good throughout this entire point. So, you kind of... this is going to be hard. But definitely the idea is not to rotate through here against the hog. I would say, if anything, it would literally be to play back here. And like swing this and swing this. Because Hanzo is going to be very good. Hanzo is going to be good all through this, and the hog is good through all of this. So you only have a very small amount of space to play with. Alright, feels very congested, but it's going to feel congested. Then team die. Emery. Good idea. Nice. I like your reaction. Emery has, you know, his get out of jail card. Your mouse is bugged on stream. Oh, you're right. Good call. Good shout out. Thank you. Yeah, so Emery's reaction is the same as Cass's reaction when there's danger, right? When there's danger on Cass, you roll. When there's danger on Emery, you shift. But I like Emery's because you heal from it. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I think one of the best positions for Emery is over here. And you can totally get there, but you have to walk now. Because their hog just died. So you want to walk into this room, go up the elevator, and then get to here. This is where you want to be. For sure on Emery. Just shooting. Just shooting. Just shooting. Just shooting. I would say now's a good time to ult. So, like right here. For real, I want to be there, but I forgot the path. I'll show you the path. There's two paths. There's in here, and then up, and then here, and then there is in here, and it's the same thing. Here, up, here. Something about these positions, a lot of the time, the game is either going to be in two states. It's either going to be in a neutral or an ult fight. Right? And a neutral is just no ults. That's what a neutral is. So, a neutral is just when I have no ults, or we're not going to pull ults and we want to fight. And an ult fight is when you pull an ult. So here, when I'm watching this from you, this is a neutral. I don't have ults, they're not using any ults. But like right about here, I have an ult. And the thing with ults is they're very strong. Obviously, but ults are very strong because if you had your Emery ult at all times, you would always use it. Bang, 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 you'd kill everybody. So you kind of use the neutral fights to try and get yourself to your ult so that you can use your ult. So that's step one. Step one is get your ult. Step one is get ult. Step two is use it well. Use ult well. Right, so we've already met condition number one. You were shooting, 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 and now you have your ult. Step 2 now is going to be use it well. And one of my favorite times to use an ult is when the enemies are kind of in contested space, right? So if we go like really high up in the sky, let's just say my team owns this half. I'll use a different color. My team owns this half, and their team owns this half, right? Me, them. Where's the contested space then? The contested space is here. Right? This is the space that neither team owns this space. This is what we're fighting over. So when the enemy team is in this contested space, that's the best time for you to use your ult. Because they're close. They're close enough to you that you can actually run through it and kill them. So here, right, I see that their hog is close, their Onron is close. You also have wall hacks right now where you can see that somebody is on the cart. It says it right there. Right? One enemy and one ally are on the cart. So they are in I've reached step 1. Step 1 was build my ult, and step 2 is use it well. And the enemy team is in contested space. There's no better time. Literally, there's no better time for you to use your ult than right now. So you should go bang. Usually, you don't have to combo Emery ult with Grav. It'll be good. You always get a ton of value, but you don't usually have to do that.
As good as me. I like your style.
Good damage. This is a good position. Good damage. Getting booped. Good shift. Good damage. Good shift. Okay, that was all simple. Surely we win? Yeah, we win. Okay, I like Mei. Mei is one of my favorite characters. Yeah, that guy didn't know how to set a trap up. Okay, like I said before, these are the things where you can't really push them out. Thankfully, it happens. Alright. There are 2 types of Mei walls. 3, but more or less there's 2. The 2 types of Mei walls are going to be Mei walls that get you kills, right? So let's say you Mei wall behind the tank, and their tank is very vulnerable. So not Orisa. I'll say the Orisa case. The Orisa case is Mei walls that force cooldowns, right? Let's say you Mei walled the Orisa. I doubt that your team would be able to kill the Orisa, right? But you would force gold. You would force cooldowns, right? So the first type of Mei walls force cooldown, CD. The other type of Mei walls get kills. Now, either of these work. Like, either of these are always going to be good. You just have to make sure you're doing them, right? So here, I think the most typical one would just be walling off the Orisa. Walls are off from the Olari. Bap can still kind of see her. Maybe you can even shoot the Bap. Good wall. This is not going to kill her, but it's going to force cooldowns. So that was okay. Right? Because the Orisa doesn't have... Spoiler, they don't. Well, here's the thing, right? Here's how I want you to think about it. Forcing cooldowns, right? Getting a good cooldown trade leads to kills. Right? Forcing cooldowns leads to kills. It just takes a bit more time. So here, you didn't kill her on the wall, right? You didn't kill the Orisa while the wall happened. But because the wall forced her spin, now she doesn't have spin and she does die. That was very good. Now this is the wall that gets kills. Very good. Good attempt. Force cooldowns. I think this one we kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit because you forced the cooldowns on the Orisa, right? You forced cooldowns on the Orisa, but the reason it didn't end to a kill is you got distracted on the Sombra. So if you had walled the Orisa, forced her spin, and then continued to shoot the Orisa, you probably kill her. And if you don't kill her, you have a really good exchange. Because right now, it's kind of like fighting down main. Forcing cooldowns. And it works. Alright, something I tell all of my players to do. I tell almost every single player to do this on Mei. When you are in a defensive position and you have an ult, you should always look to hide. Imagine if you were in this corner. You probably even just get a kill, you know? You can Mei wall right here. And then turn the soldier and get the kill. But this should be this is something I tell everybody to do. When you have ult and you're on in a defensive position, because they're walking into you right now, so you're in the defensive position. You should flank and hide and be sneaky. That was good. Okay, let's see this ult. I actually think you probably didn't have to ult here. You could have just got pulled into the Orisa ult and waited. And then as soon as the Orisa ult ended, you shoot her. And even if you wanted to, you could have ulted the Orisa ult. What perk did you choose? That's the pillar, I think. So, ulting her 1-for-1 is not bad either. Yeah. Orisa pulled you, but even if she didn't pull you, you were chucking that thing cross map. Like, look where you were looking. You were looking here. So even though she pulled you, you were chucking this thing here before. Because the thing with like Mei ult is very good where the fight's happening. Right? So right now, the fight is happening here. This is where the fight is happening. Not over there. I know she pulled you, but even if she didn't pull you, you were gonna like chuck it here, I think. That's where your cursor was aiming. This is always good. Force cooldown. This is a kill wall. Very good wall. Good wall. This is good. This is good. I'm okay with how that fight played out. Good wall. An interesting interaction is you actually do a little bit more damage into Orisa Gold when you're M1, when you're doing your beam. A little bit more damage. And again, where is the fight taking place? Right here. So this is the best place to put your ult. Because also, if you put your ult right here, it kind of makes them want to C9. Why? So Gold has damage reduction, and she also has armor, so it's like damage reduction on damage reduction. And so at that point, your icicles are just doing less DPS than your beam. I think your beam's DPS is like, let me search it up actually. May M1 DPS versus M2. Okay, this is dated. Yeah, so it's wrong. Give me a sec. Yeah, but basically, the Orisa armor is a damage negation, and armor and Orisa form is damage negation. So you're probably doing a third as much damage. You're probably doing like with your M2. So you're doing a third as much damage, but you still have to hit kind of skill shots in a way. So you have to hit a skill shot, but you're still doing 1/3 of the damage, versus your beam is also probably getting 1/3 damage, but it's way easier to hit beam. So you end up doing more damage using your M1 just because it's easier to hit than M2. And it also cleaves. Like, instead of just hitting the Orisa, you would have also probably cleaved the Lucio. So Orisa Gold equals M1 a little bit more. Good block. Yeah, like right there. You know, you used your M2s and you missed both. And you would have had an extra couple seconds of tick damage. Because tick is just very, beam damage is very easy to hit. I'd say probably into most of Orisa's cooldowns, or into Orisa period, you probably can just M1 the entire time if she's close. Okay, let's look for a wall. I want a wall. I want a wall, I want a wall. Orisa just dies straight up. GG. That was a good game. I think one thing for sure, 3 people quit. I think one thing for sure about your Mei is into Orisa, just abuse the fact that she can't get away from your M1. She can't stop it with gold, she can't stop it with spin, she can't stop it with her ult. And then I also think for your ults, try to use them more on point. And then again with your walls, there's 2 sorts of walls. They're either kill walls or cooldown walls. There was only a couple times, there's probably 2 times, where you used a wall and you got a really good cooldown. You got spin forced, you forced the Orisa spin, and then you didn't follow up. And that's like the whole point of hitting that wall in the first place, is to follow up with more damage because she doesn't have spin anymore. Okay, let me check something right quick. Do this. Okay. I think... Yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep. I think we can call it there as well. That was a good stream. Good 3-hour stream today. Let me plug the Discord one more time. Yeah, good 3 hours. I'm not gonna do 4. I think 3 is good. Everybody join the server if you're in the chat. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.